Well, once again, before kickoff, be sure to purchase your fall sports program at the open end of the stadium near the Split the Pot booth. Programs are just $3. Your attention, please. Presenting now the Clearwater Academy Knights starting offensive unit. On the line, number 99, Mason Lilly. Offensive lineman number 75, Tyrell Lawrence. Offensive lineman number 69, Bruno Zandamella. Offensive lineman number 62, AJ Zaytoun. At center, number 51, Stefano Dimitriadis. At quarterback, number 17, Luca Stanzani. At running back, number 9, Ludovic Choquette. At wide receiver, number 7, Juan Williams. Wide receiver, number 6, Luke Dean. the first play from scrimmage. A 72-yard run for Ludovic Choquette and a night touchdown. Stanzani's pass is complete. Pass complete to Joe for the 2-point conversion. Knights 8, Panthers 0. Kicking off for the Knights, Brendan Barrow. Drew Ramsey is deep for the Panthers. Colton Sandus on the return. Tackle on the play by Brendan Barrow. 1st and 10 for the Panthers at the 42-yard line. Tackle just shy of the 45-yard line. 3-yard gain, 2nd and 7. That's Catania again on the carry. Stopped at midfield. Javarius Wilson in on the stop for the Knights. 3rd and 2. Catania on the carry, takes it into Knight territory to their 45-yard line. Tackle on the play by Shakespeare Lewis. Matthew Luby's pass is complete to Dakota Postal. Tackle on the play by Cody Nichols. It'll be a 1st and 10 for the Panthers at the 32-yard line.
I don't think so.
Joseph Catania on the carry.
Oh, there's even one of them. That's crazy.
Hakeem Mesidor and Mason Lilly with the stop. Loss of 2 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 12. Drew Ramsey with the carry. Tackled by Javarius Wilson. Gain of 2, puts it back at the original line of scrimmage, 3rd and 10.
Gotcha. I'll try to study the camera more.
Matthew Libby's pass is incomplete. Dakota Postal, the intended receiver. Penalty flags on the play. Pass interference penalty puts it at the 17-yard line. 1st and 10, Elder. Matthew Libby's pass is complete to Joe Royer.
Yeah.
Tackle on the play by Miles Lafocade. Ball spotted at the 8.
Can you repeat that again?
2nd and 1 after a 9-yard gain. Joseph Catania on the carry. We'll make it 1st and goal at the 2. Tackle on the play by Javarius Wilson.
Thank you, and I'll keep it at that.
Matthew Libby's pass intended for Joe Royer is incomplete.
Yippee!
Bring up 2nd and goal. Joseph Catania takes it the final 2 yards for a Panther touchdown. Sam Harmeyer will attempt the extra point. It's up and it's good. With 6:38 left in the first quarter. Clearwater Academy 8, Elder 7. This year's Eldorama auction and dinner will take place on Saturday, October 5th in Elder's Memorial Fieldhouse. At the auction, you can enjoy a delicious dinner and open bar including hundreds of items and participating in game of chance. Group seating at the auction is still available. Visit elderhs.org/Eldorama for more information or purchase tickets and game chances. That's elderhs.org/Eldorama. Connor Amon will kick off for the Panthers. Brendan Barrow and Luke Dean are deep for the Knights. It'll be a touchback. First and 10 for the Knights at the 20. Elder Athletics would like to thank Dr. Matt Bosom, Jeff Fitz, and Nathan Herdeman from Mercy Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine for their work and dedication to Elder Athletics. Mercy Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is the official provider for the Panthers. To schedule an appointment or for additional information, visit mercy.com/ortho or call 347-9999. Lucas Stanzani's pass is complete to Ajo. Stopped on the play by Nicholas Seeger. Penalty on the Knights is a holding. We'll back it up to the 8-yard line. First and 22. Stanzani's pass intended for Ajo is incomplete. Coverage on the play by Bartley Thomas. Third and 14 from the 16. Lucas Stanzani's pass is incomplete.
Gotcha, my bad.
Knocked down by Tommy Thaman. Rodriguez stands on. He punts the ball. It's down at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10, Panthers. Once again, the Elder Band is raffling off the souvenir football from tonight's game. The game ball was signed by both head coaches and was used in the opening kickoff. Chances are just $1 each and can be purchased at either end of the stadium through the end of the first quarter. The winning ticket will be announced at halftime, and the game ball giveaway is sponsored by the Prep Sports Radio Network. On the play by Agostino Janukova and Stefan Tashimbi. 8-yard gain will make it 2nd and 2. Joseph Catania, the ball carrier, gets a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 27-yard line. Joseph Catania, the ball carrier. Tackle on the play by Christian Bichoka. First down, Panthers at the 11. Catania again on the carry. Penalty flags on the play. Face mask penalty on the Knights. They put the ball at the 3-yard line. First and goal. That's Joseph Catania once again. Takes it 3 yards for a Panther touchdown. Sam Harmeyer will attempt the extra point. Harmeyer's kick is good. With 1:45 left in the first quarter, the Panthers take the lead, 14-8. Elder High School is proud to continue its partnership with Defend Your Head, a sports safety company whose mission is to reduce football collision force with its innovative soft shell technology called ProTech. The Panthers will be one of just 200 schools across the country and the only high school in Ohio creating safer playing conditions for its football program by having .com. Connor Amon will kick off for the Panthers. Brennan Barrow and Cody Nichols are deep for the Knights. That'll be a touchback for the Knights, first and 10 at the 20. The professionalism, integrity, and work ethic of Hoding agents reflect the values of the Elder community they serve. Hoding Realtors is proud to sponsor Elder High School football and blessed to be a part of the great heritage of Western Cincinnati, where our agents have chosen to raise their families and serve their community for over 28 years. Call the professionals at Hoding Realtors at 451-4800 for all your real estate needs, or visit them on the web at hoding.com. Ludovic Choquette on the carry. Brought down by Jonathan Paff. It'll be 2nd and 1 after a 9-yard gain. Lucas Donzan. and 10 Panthers. Whether you need a refresh of your Elder wardrobe or you're trying to find that perfect purple present, the Elder Spirit Store is the place for you. Located inside the Donahoe Center, the Spirit Store opens an hour before kickoff and stays open through halftime. It's also open at various times on school days on Tuesday evenings from 6 to 8 p.m. Spirit Store for more information. Town Road. For care for every bone, muscle, tendon, and joint pain, call 347-9999. Elder Athletics would also like to recognize Dr. Joe Bailey of Queen City Physicians and thank him for his tireless work and dedication to the student athletes of Elder High School. Blueby's pass intended for Joe Royer. Was tipped at the line of scrimmage. We'll bring up 3rd and 6. As time expires here in the first quarter, Knights 16, Panthers 14. We'd like to thank our end zone sponsors for the 2019 season: Bick's Driving School of Western Hills, Cincinnati Sports Medicine, Coldwell Banker West Shell, Frisch's, Holding Realtors, Integrity Express Logistics, JTM Food Group, Kraft Electric, Mercy Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Queen City Running, and Visiting Angels. Thank you for your support this season. By order of the fire marshal, all stairways must be kept clear and fans walking on the sidewalk around the field must keep moving. To avoid having our game interrupted and possibly having the stands emptied by the fire marshal, please assist us in these efforts by not sitting on any of the steps or congregating on the sidewalk. We'd like to thank our scoreboard sponsors, both here in the pit and in the Memorial Fieldhouse. Our scoreboard sponsors are Coca-Cola, Kelsey Chevrolet, La Rosa's Pizza, McDonald's, and Skyline Chili. Armeyer's kick is good with 8:34 left in the first half. Elder 28, Clearwater 16. If you're hungry or thirsty, be sure to stop by one of our concession stands at either end of the stadium, or visit the La Rosa's Pizza Truck or Glee Club Hot Dog and Hamburger Booth for all of your in-game needs. Restrooms can also be found at both ends of the stadium. Luke Dean, Brendan Bear are deep for the Knights. Connor Raymond will kick off for the Panthers. On the carry, 72 yards for a Knight touchdown. Lucas Donzani's pass complete to a Joe for the two-point conversion with 8:15 left in the first half. Elder 28, Clearwater 24.
With 8:10 remaining here in quarter number 2, the Panthers leading at 28-24. For over 114 years, the Red Wing Shoe Company of Red Wing, Minnesota has crafted and distributed premium footwear for work and outdoor. And now with Red Wing Shoes Ultimate Fit Experience, you'll receive the state-of-the-art foot scanning, fitting, and products best suited for your work environment. Get the Ultimate Fit Experience at one of the 5 Cincinnati Red Wing shoe locations at Western Hills, Florence, Eastgate, Mason, and Tri-County. The Panthers, 1st and 10, they mark it at the 31. One wide to the right. They move 2 more to the right with Ramsey, and they set up now with Postal looking to roll, and it's going to be actually Luby. Luby across the 40, 45, and he's taken down at the 45-yard line by Shakespeare. Setting up there, Shakespeare Lewis on the tackle there, Phil.
And he come from the opposite side of the field and come down the line to make the play. So, I mean, really, Luby looked like he got through that hole pretty easy. So, my biggest takeaway right now is Elder's offensive line is dominating up front and causing.
Hey, Jack, should I still focus on the ball? Do you want like a wide angle view?
Drew Ramsey with the keeper takes it into night territory at the 44-yard line. Javarius Wilson with the stop. Ten-yard gain. 1st and 10 Panthers.
Physically beat like this before.
1st and 10 from the 33 for the Panthers. They got Ramsey in the quarterback slot this time. 2 wide to the left and 1 to the right, including Luby. He's going to run past, and Luby's going to take the carry, look to throw, and it is complete to Royer at the 25. And he's out to the 23, fumbles it out of bounds. But the Panthers will have the football at the 22-yard line. A little taunting there. We're going to get a flag on number 11. Akeem Mazador will get a taunting call. Not a smart play there.
Absolutely juvenile right there. Play was over, tackle happened, ball's out of bounds, and he comes back dancing around the guy, giving him one. Great toss by the official right there. You gotta keep that stuff under control. They're doing it. The officials, that's a great job. That's the kind of stuff that I like to see. We gotta keep telling these kids that this is how you can't behave like that. And so that's a big pickup for the Panthers.
They're going to move it at the 10-yard line, so it would have been at the 22, but Phil, they got it at the 10-yard line. So
right, they had the play completely sniffed out. I mean, Royer wasn't going anywhere. I mean, they get a stop, and now the Panthers 1st and goal.
Well, I think he was just because he fumbled it out of bounds. He got excited, but you don't need to do that. 3 wide receivers to the right, 2 to the left side. Luby setting up shotgun. He's got Larkin in front of him. Catania to the behind him. The give to Catania inside the 10. He spins to about the 8-yard line, where he's stacked up there, but Catania still moves the pile.
Go inside on that one. he runs inside on that, picks up those yards a little bit easier. Outside, he had to work for him, and sometimes that maybe that's how Catania likes it. Maybe he's a big Joseph, just kind of, well, I'm going to earn it the hard way.
Absolutely. 14 carries, about 62 yards for Joseph Catania. He's got 2 touchdowns on the day. The Panthers a 2nd and 9 at the 9-yard line on the second down, at 5:05 to play here in quarter number 2, leading 28-24. Now it's Ramsey. Ramsey the give to Luby, the throw, and he overthrew Vollmer. Had him open, but just that play just didn't develop very well.
Yeah, now they're just going, trying to what they just did before, throwing it to Royer. Going to do the same thing. Vollmer's open, but I think Luby was moving too quickly when he went to throw that football. Just too much momentum.
A little air in that one,
yeah.
Phil. A little air in the football there. Tonight's game brought to you by Shore Optical. Dr. Ken Shore of Shore Optical can make your world look a whole lot more in focus. Good eyesight is a key to success in school, work, or sports. If you think your vision isn't what it should be, then let 1979 Elder grad Dr. Ken Shore give you a complete examination of Shore Optical. 491 third down and goal. 2 wide to the right. Shotgun throw to the left side. Boyer looking to throw to the left side. Complete to Ramsey to the 5, and he's at the 2. Ramsey, they got him in. It's a touchdown, 9-yard touchdown pass from Luby for Ramsey, and the Elder Panthers lead 34-24. Kenny Miss a lot of offense here in the opening half. And Carmine will look to add the extra point. Setting up now. This is going to be a game into the and now the kick is up. The left foot, and the shot is good. So it's 4:50 remaining in quarter number 2. It's Elder 35 and Clearwater Academy 24 on the Prep Sports Radio Network.
A big Elder welcome to the Prep Sports Radio Network team, now in its 30th year of broadcasting Elder Panther football. Tonight's game is being broadcast on Sacred Heart Catholic Radio, found on WNOP 740 AM, WPFB 910 AM in Middletown, and on 89.5 FM in Hamilton, as well as streaming live on the internet at sacredheartradio.com and ehsports.com.
Hey, is Phil here?
Brandon Barrow and Luke Dean are deep for the Knights. Connor Amon will kick off for the Panthers. Kick is recovered by Johari McGregor at the 40-yard line, 1st and 10, Knights.
Side. Stanzani, the quarterback, on a 1st and 10 at the 40. 4:46 remaining.
Stanzani's pass is complete to Luke Dean. Tackle at the 48-yard line.
Look for that coming out as they can continue to get him spread. Right now, Bartley Thomas is in one-on-one coverage on the far side. 2nd and 2, and they set it up for Choquette. And now left side, Choquette across the 50. He's out to the 46-yard line before he's taken out of bounds. Sandus was right behind him, but couldn't get him. Yeah, and finally, Thomas takes him out on that side. And I think, obviously our proximity to the coaching staff, and they're wondering, on the defensive end, who was supposed to be that outside guy, who's got to have that contain. If you're on that end, your job is that contain until the play has crossed the line of scrimmage on the other side. So you can't start sniffing inside.
3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Stanzani on a 1st and 10 at the 45, loses the snap. Choquette going to step down and across the 50, and he's going to be down at around the 49-yard line. So that was interesting. As again, they had to lose the snap. They already lost 1 snap, and Elder was able to recover it as Bradley Buller recovered a fumble, which led to a touchdown for the Panthers. Now we'll set up a 2nd down and 17-yard over at the 48-yard line. 3 wide receivers off to the right side, 1 to the left. Stanzani sets up shotgun formation. And now the give to the left side is Buller looking at the 40, and he goes to the right side, 35, 30, 25, 20. He's at the 15 of the
Brendan Barrow on the carry, chased down by
Sandus.
Colton Sandus.
As Brendan Barrow gets the big carry. And again,
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Knights at the 13-yard line.
Yeah, Sandus able to get that one, but the Panthers, the guy just, the defensive line just kind of pausing and not really shedding blocks, just kind of standing still there. He hit a gap, and the guys have kind of moved left or right. Might have been able to get him.
2 wide to the left side, setting up Stanzani, looking to throw, looking left, and rolling right, looking to the right side, throws, incomplete.
Stanzani's pass intended for One Williams is incomplete. Coverage on the play by Nicholas Seeger. 2nd and 10.
Got back in there with a little bit of a push, as did Joe Forbes and Logan.
2nd down and 13 from the 13-yard line for Clearwater Academy. 35-44, the Panthers lead. 3:10 remaining in the second. 2 wide to the right. Stanzani gives it to the middle of Barrow, and Barrow's not going to get back. He will not get back.
Brendan Barrow, the ball carrier. Tackle on the play by Carter Smith. No gain on the play, 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10 from the 13. 2 wide to the left side, 2 to the right. Shotgun for Stanzani, looking to throw, throws it in the end zone, and goes to
Lucas Stanzani's pass is incomplete. Joe is the intended receiver. Coverage on the play by Bartley Thomas. That'll bring up 4th and 10.
I'm not sure who that was intended to. I don't know if the quarterback thought there was going to be another route on the backside. There were only 2 guys. I'm not sure. So it's 4th and 10. But all they can pick up, it's not 4th and goal. So they're on the 13. So it's still going another 7.
4th and 10 from the 13. So that's a 2 wide to the left, 2 to the right. Shotgun for Stanzani. Rolling left, now throwing right. Throws it in the middle, incomplete. And that'll be turnover on downs again for the Elder Panthers with 2:35 remaining here in the second quarter. The Panthers on top, 35-24, Phil.
And that One Williams was the guy who was the ball intended for. All he saw was he heard purple jersey behind him, purple in front. He wanted nothing to do with trying to catch that football because he was going to get hit and going to get hit hard at the goal line. So he just didn't make a play on it, and that's the best thing that the Panthers could have. Panthers take over, 2:35 to go with all 3 of their timeouts.
And we'll probably see a lot of the running. They've been doing a great job mixing it up with Catania. 14 carries, 59 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Cooper Johnson, 5 carries, 34 yards, and 2 touchdowns. They set up a 1st and 10 at their own 13. Luby looking, and he's going to roll it and run it, and gets back maybe to the line of scrimmage.
Matthew Luby on the carry.
Luby does with 2:25
Tackle on the play by Javarius
here in
Wilson.
Quarter number 2. Kelsey Chevrolet is your West Side full service Chevy dealership proud sponsor.
Loss of 1 on the play.
Radio Network. And now it's
2nd and 11.
lifetime powertrain protection. See Walt Kelsey or Paul Kelsey at Kelsey Chevrolet in Lawrenceburg, or visit KelseyChev.com. 2:05 remaining in the second quarter. 2nd and 11 from the 12-yard line. They set up now. Now it looks like Ramsey. Ramsey's going to run it. Ramsey across the 10 and gets to back to the 12-yard line.
Drew Ramsey on the carry.
Coming up with 1:48 to go here in quarter number 2.
Yeah, just nothing going there for the Panthers. They're not really winning the battle right now.
No gain on the play, 3rd and 11.
On that one too, Luby got tied up in the backfield, so they kind of fell on top of each other. I was worried about a fumble, so I'll take the loss rather than a ball hitting the turf.
3rd down and 11 for the Elder Panthers from right to left, leading at 35-24. 1:22 to play here in the second quarter. Coming up at halftime, the Coldwell Banker West Shell and the best halftime show in the business with Mark Bender, Steve Bender, and Tom Campbell. 3rd and 11 at the 12. They get a flag down. Too much time.
Penalty flag for the snap.
And it is. Delay a game against the Panthers. So
Delay a game on the Panthers to back it up 5 yards. 3rd and 16.
3rd down and 16 coming up for the Oval Panthers. Again, as mentioned, the best halftime show in the business coming up. Coldwell Banker and West Shell halftime report coming up with the guys coming up next. 3rd and 16. They'll set up at the 7-yard line. Shotgun formation, looking and rolling is Luby. Luby with the pitch to Catania and nothing doing. He gets to about the 8-yard line, 80-yard with a minute to go. They continue to run it with 4th down, and the Panthers will probably try to just punt this one away. They'll take as much time off the clock as they can, leading at 35-24. It's been an offensive juggernaut on both sides of the football, and the guys will try to go through all this.
Clearwater's finally going to take their timeout.
4th and 15 with 46 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Back deep is Shakespeare Lewis. Tonight's game is brought to you by
The Knights take their final timeout of the half.
Major repairs to your heating and cooling systems. You want somebody to trust. That's Schmidt Heating and Cooling, 531-6900. They've been in the family owned and operates since 1954. They'll give you the straight answers and help you what you're looking for in your system. Schmidt Heating and Cooling, 531-6900.
3rd quarter and halftime.
Ton of calls with this 90-degree stretch of
3rd quarter and
here in the middle
halftime.
of September.
They're not getting a call from me because Schmidt Heating and Cooling got a new system in my house this summer, and it's been absolutely fantastic. Exactly.
Nice. 4th and 15 for the Panthers at the 8-yard line. Back of the end zone is Dieters. Shakespeare
Ben
back
Dieters in punt
at
formation for the
Shakespeare Lewis
Panthers.
back at his 49. Back of the end zone is Dieters. He steps up, and there's the kick. It's a long drive kick, and it bounces up the 35 to the 40. And it's going to continue to roll to the 45 to the 46-yard line. So a pretty good kick by Dieters.
Ball rolls.
4 seconds remaining, but don't count out Clearwater Academy.
No.
They've had 2, or actually 3 big plays in this game. 2 72-yard
Calling all moms. The Elder Moms Club will host its next meeting on Thursday, September 19th at 7 p.m. in the school cafeteria. Want to get involved or learn more? Visit elderhs.org/momsclub for all the information.
For 144.
Yeah, and that's
Hey,
what,
Jack,
what
can Phil
you
cover
just
for
said,
me
right.
halftime and
this
3rd
is not
quarter?
34 seconds. We're going to run a short dive and take it to the locker room. I mean, this is 30 seconds.
They're offsetting personal fouls on the kick.
Halftime and 3rd
This
quarter.
is as close to a run and shoot as you'll see. A 1st and 10 at the 47. 3 wide receivers to the right side. Stanzani in the shotgun formation. Choquette behind him. 1 wide receiver to the left, and that's Joe. They set up now for the 1st and 10. Stanzani looking down the field. He's got a Joe, but he overthrew him. Had him on the left side. He had beaten his man, Bartley Thomas, but it was a little bit too far.
Yeah, I mean, and that again, Bartley Thomas taking on a Joe is only standing at 5'9", so 5'9", 6'4". If he gets ahead of him, I mean, that's going to be caught. So, I mean, you might want to give him a little bit of space here. I mean, it's one thing to say, I'm going to stop this guy, but, if he's quicker than you and you don't give him a cushion, that's your own fault. So you got to make sure you're ready so you can cover.
2nd and 10 from the 47, 3 wide to the right, setting up now, looking Stanzani to the right side now, going down the field, he's got a man open, incomplete, he overthrew that time.
Lucas Stanzani's pass intended for Luke Dean is incomplete.
Austin Minot.
Right now, the best defense out
Brings
there
up 3rd and 10.
throwing passes. I mean, in every situation, whether it's been out of position, Stanzani has been just overthrowing his guys. Now the pressure up front is causing him to get that work. So let's see what happens. Royer on one end and Larkins on the other. So you got 2 long bodies going against really, I mean, they're big tackles, but they are not super mobile.
Let's look for Ron Williams here to the right side. They set up now with a 3rd down and 10 at the 47. 18 ticks of the clock remaining before halftime. 2 wide to the left. Looking Stanzani. A give up the middle. It's complete to Choquette. Choquette across the 45 to around near the 30. He's down to the 25 and out of bounds about the 23.
Brennan Barrow on the carry.
Actually, Choquette getting the carry. And that's another big run for Choquette.
Correction, that was Ludovic Choquette on the carry.
That's obviously one of the possibilities. He just aired it out, aired it out. So Alder's ready for them to air it out again.
Ball spotted at the 18-yard line.
So 9 seconds now, 23. Let's see what the Panther defense can do.
2 wide to the left side, 1 to the right, actually 2 to the right. Shotgun for Santos, Choquette is in the backfield, looking to throw, steps up, throws, and it's going to be overthrown and completed in the end zone.
Sanzani's pass intended for a Joe is incomplete.
I think that was broken up. That was
Marco Sabato in coverage for the Panthers. They bring up 2nd and 10. Timeout Panthers.
7. He's not going to win any of those jump balls. And I think Elder's going to burn a timeout here.
4 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
The Elder Dads Club invites all you dads, grandpas, uncles, brothers, and friends to join them for an evening of elder camaraderie every Tuesday throughout the school year at 7 p.m. in the school cafeteria.
Don't forget after the game.
Special guest in the football season, Coach Doug Ramsey, on hand to dissect game film. The Dads Club supports the administration, faculty, staff, and students of Elder High School through volunteerism at special events and fundraisers, and is proud to serve others and pursue Altiora.
Yeah, and then the game night that you all scores and checking the needs. This is a halftime checking the game. And some of the games, though, they move their start times back to 7:30 because of the heat. So some games, still might be not close to halftime yet, so we might get those in action in the second quarter. And the Elder cheering section, thinking it was the end of the quarter, started to go down to the concession stand area, which works out perfectly because that's actually where we're at with Clearwater. So they took the cheering section to them.
Second down and 10 from the 18, 4 ticks remaining. Setting up now, Steve Zani looking, rolling to the left. The last play of the half. Throws it in the end zone. It is incomplete. And he'll take it to halftime.
Luca Stanzani's pass is incomplete.
And Clearwater Academy.
Luke Dean, the intended receiver. As time expires here in the second quarter, your halftime score, Elder 35, Clearwater 24.
Clearwater Academy 24 on the Puck Sports Radio Network.
All right, Jack, can you see Phil over here?
Whether you're selling your home or property or finding a new one, you can expect the agents at Hoding Realtors to go the extra yard to meet and exceed your needs. Equipped with the latest technology and extensive market knowledge, our agents can help make the buying and selling process easy. Call the professionals at Hoding Realtors at 451-4800 for all your real estate needs, or visit them on the web at hoding.com.
Fixing the electrical problem by yourself can be even more challenging. Go to solve both problems is by calling Cooper Electric. Cooper's been serving Greater Cincinnati's electrical needs for over 64 years. They're licensed pros with years of on-the-job experience. Cooper Electric will save you money by wiring or rewiring your home more efficiently and installing devices to conserve electricity. And when you call Cooper Electric, you're going to another shop.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the Spirit of Elder, your very own Elder High School Marching Panther Band, led on the field by Drum Major Senior Max Smith. What do we call?
This evening, the Marching Panther Band would like to showcase the music of 4 such women in our Pop Diva tribute. We begin this evening with a tribute to one of the greatest artists of all time, known as the Queen of Soul. Aretha Franklin left her mark on American music in so many ways. Aretha passed away August of 2018, but her music will live on forever. So the band would like to honor her memory by performing one of her biggest hits. Hey, Kevin, Aretha, released as a single in 1968.
Let's go back and break down all the first half action and get you updated on other scores in the area. Once again, here's Steve Bengal, Tom Kennedy, and Mark Bengal.
Welcome back to the pit at Elder High School, where if you like offense, you're getting it tonight. Halftime score, Elder 35, Clearwater 24, Clearwater Academy that is. And,
Clearwater Academy International.
And before we start into the talking about this, it's, of course, this week was 9/11, and it was 18 years ago. So if you think about it, this is the first year after the 9/11-2001 attack that nobody, well, I can't say nobody, most of the players on this team were not even born at that time. So they're all 16, 17-year-old. I would imagine same on the other team.
I saw some of them. I don't think so.
Well, but it is a
they might have been 10 at that time.
Memorable week and solemn week, and a good week for me. I just want to get a big shout out and congratulations to my daughter Julia and her husband Jason Krupp on the birth of their second child, Owen James, a little 8-pound, almost 9-pound little guy. So congratulations to them, and also
congratulations to the beaming grandma and grandpa.
Yeah, we're very, very happy. And,
that's great news.
And a big shout out to my mom listening in Eagle's Nest out on Harrison Avenue, Maryland Bengal. Glad you're listening. But guys, what is going to happen in the second half, I am not sure. But the first half, this we talked about in the pregame. We're not sure, and we know this team's athletic, and they are. They one mistake and they're going to score. But Elder has answered and have been methodical, and they. Likewise, the other team doesn't know what to do, how to stop. So this is going to be, you mentioned it on a sideline, Steve, it could be one of those 65 to 64 games, the last guy with the ball, but who knows?
Well, you know, one of the things back in the day when Coleraine, to an extent, ran an offense like this where they were just high-powered and just could really, you know, score from anywhere on the field at any time. One of the things that the Elder defense did is they worked very hard on pursuit angles, so that if somebody got out in the open running, they knew how to get to them. So that basically what they did against Coleraine is they frustrated them, and they would let them get 10, 12 yards, but they wouldn't let them get 60, 70. And I think Brett Curran and the men need to kind of work on that at halftime. I think that's very important that they get them from snapping off. They've had multiple runs of 70-plus yards, and that's just, as they say, not acceptable.
You know, when we started the broadcast, one of the comments that we both used, Steve, was smash mouth football. And we could say it for both squads, right? Definitely with CAI came down and 70 yards something right in your face, 7-0 or 8-0. They went and got the 2-point conversion right at Elder. But here comes the Elder Panthers, slow and methodical, and basically saying, okay, we took your punch and we're going to punch right back. And I think for the Elder Panthers, one stat that I kept a close look on through the whole entire first half, 24 minutes make up the first half, two 12-minute periods. And the time of possession, 18 minutes for the Elder Panthers and 6 minutes for CIA. So right there and then, it tells you that Elder's offensive line was in control. They were methodical. The Panthers were methodical. This was a perfect game for Cooper Johnson, Joe Catania. What a tandem back there. And Elder took the smash right in the mouth and gave it back to CIA just as much as they wanted.
You know, I think watching this game and you're looking at the gestures and of the other team, they are not used to being behind at all. So being down at halftime 35 to 24 in this heat, they were frustrated, Steve. We were looking at a couple of times coming off the field, they were yelling back and forth to each other.
Yelling at the coaches. They're like you said, they're in a position they're not used to. They were undefeated last year. They're 2-0 this year, and they only have a handful of games to go to finish out this season. So, they're in a position they're not used to being in. They have weapons, whether they have the composure, and they have not been showing composure in a lot of what they've been doing late in the second quarter.
Well, in my eyes, Clearwater had 2 turnovers. Obviously, the one turnover was picked up by Brady Ballard, and we scored on that one. The other one was, and I look at it as almost as a turnover, going for it on 4th and whatever, deep in Elder's territory, and it didn't happen. And Elder gets the ball and goes down and scores. I know it's not a turnover.
Absolutely, it's a turnover and down.
But it's like, it was an odd play when you're this good. Maybe they think, what the heck, we can score at will. It's not a big deal. But I was shocked when that happened.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I think from a strategic point of view, you wouldn't see the Elder Panthers do that. You wouldn't see many teams in Cincinnati do that. But this is a different kind of animal. CAI, it just Clearwater Academy, and they're very arrogant. They're very confident. Confident.
Yeah.
And they don't care. They just throw it out to the wind. And I guess from their standpoint there's 35 kids on the team, and we said this at the beginning of the game. It's a team sport. Traditionally, it's a team sport. Football is. But from Clearwater Academy, I think there's a lot of individuality on this team that they want to put up their numbers because they're playing for scouts. And thanks to Kevin Welsh on the sidelines, he noticed that there were 2 scouts from the University of West Virginia. I'm sure they're looking at the Elder Panthers, but nonetheless, if they weren't looking at certain Elder Panthers, they were probably scouting some of the players on Clearwater Academy.
No doubt about it. Once again, halftime score here, 35-24, and we'll be giving you all the scores later on tonight over at La Rosa's. But Steve, right now, let's get people caught up in the area of the scores we have at the half or near, and like Phil mentioned,
near the half.
That
Yes.
That sounds familiar.
They have a lot of teams started late because of the heat.
It's time to get out your tickets for the game ball giveaway. Sponsored by the Elder Band and Big Sports Radio Network. The winning number is ticket number 1949287. 1949287 wins tonight's game ball. And that can be claimed in front of the Elder Band section at the horseshoe end of the stadium. We also need Sophie Kwiatkowski to come to the press box. Sophie Kwiatkowski, please report to the press box.
Down conversions for the Knights, 0 for 2. The average play, the average yards per play, 12.5 for the Knights and 5.2 for the Elder Panthers. Average yards for completion, 40 yards for the Knights and about 10 yards for the Panthers. Specifically for the Elder Panthers, Matthew Luby passing 8 for 12 for 75, like I said, and 1 touchdown to Drew Ramsey. Rushing the ball, Joseph Catania, 15 for 60 yards, 2 touchdowns. Cooper, Bulldog, Johnson, 5 carries for 34 yards, also with 2 touchdowns. Matthew Luby, 5 rushes for 25 yards, and Drew Ramsey, 3 for 12 yards. On the reception, Joe Royer leading the way, 3 for 32 yards. Evan Vollmer, 2 catches for 17 yards. Drew Ramsey, 2 for 13, and Dakota Postal, 1 for 13. So all in all, a lot of stats favoring the Knights on the rushing standpoint, but Elder in time of possession clearly using that to their advantage, which is giving them an 11-point halftime lead.
Steve, let's get into the head of what you're the coach for the Knights and what you're trying to analyze and what to tell these kids. And this is a strange territory from them to be in, down at half, down any time in the last couple of years. What do you say?
I think, one, you don't look at the score. I think if I'm the coach, I got to look at the players and what I saw at the end of the half. They have to regain their composure. They were losing their composure on defense. There was some little bit of extracurricular activity going on after the whistle blew. And on offense, they were in a panic mode, I thought, on that last drive. And I think they need to get out of that. So I think the coach needs to bring them back to center. They need to just kind of pull it all in, talk about, if they're a proud program and they really want to get to the next level, which they talk about, they really need to man up here and get some composure. I think they just not panic. And Elder gets the ball first in the second half. If they can get a defensive stop, they can turn the field and get close to Elder. If Elder scores, they can go up, whether it's a field goal or a touchdown, they can go up by as many as 18 points. And that's going to be not insurmountable because of the way they can score, but just the confidence level. If they get a defensive stop, they're playing a whole different game than if they let Elder go down the field and score. Offensively, I think they need to get JoJo or JoJo or whatever his name, number 1. He's a phenomenal athlete, but he's out there about half the time engaged in what's going on. If they can get him into the game a little bit more, it's going to kick this high-powered offense up a whole nother notch.
Tommy on the other side of the ball, Doug is probably happy he's got the win, but they need to definitely shore things up on the defense. But it just comes down to the fact that these guys are fast, strong, big, tall. There's no way to coach around that if you're shorter, slower, or weaker. But, just have to get the fundamentals and do the right thing.
Yeah, you're right. guys. And I was going to mention that looking at the stats on the Clearwater side, their quarterback Luca Stanzani, 2 for 13. And that last drive, I'm not so sure the Elder Panthers stopped him on defense, is that the quarterback overthrew 4 downs in a row to some of the receivers that were open. There were some good coverage on some plays, but there were a couple overthrows as well.
And it seems to me that that's their offense. Is
Yeah.
You run as far as I'll throw the ball and you'll
It's
get
almost
it.
the old Shake and Blake, where it's like, I'll throw a rainbow.
Throw
you
the
run
rainbow,
under it.
yeah. So I don't know what Brett Curran's going to come up with. I'm sure he's going to come up with some great strategies. But collectively, I think it's going to come back to the same strategy that they used in the first half for the Elder Panthers. Control the line of scrimmage on offense. Take as much time as you can off the ball and keep moving the sticks. Take your time, don't rush, and then really put the Knights in an awkward position, even more so than they are now. They're down 11 right now. Elder gets the ball first, like Steve mentioned. If Elder can knock in a score and make it 42-24, that's an 18-point difference, and I can guarantee you all 35 of them players have never been down whatever that differential was in their whole life probably. So that's good. Then you get to play in their head a little bit, and Elder would be in a good position from that standpoint.
Well, if you like offensive football, the second half is going to be a wild one. And I think what you need to do is head out to La Rosa's afterward, relax, get yourself a cold Diet Coke and relax with a nice slice of pizza and enjoy the post-game show with us. But this is going to be one that's going to be people are going to remember this game for quite a long time.
No doubt.
All right, well, that's all the time we have here for the Coldwell Banker West Shell halftime report. Once again, the halftime score is Elder 35 and Clearwater Academy 24. We'll be talking to you next time you hear Tom, Steve, and I will be from La Rosa's, but stay tuned for Len Harvey and Phil Bengal for all the second half action right here on the Prep Sports Radio Network.
Wardway Fuels has been your reliable Westside home.
And the winning ticket number is 186593. 186593 takes home $1,684. You can claim your wings at the Split the Pot tent at the open end of the stadium. And this is our second call. We need Sophie Kwiatkowski to come to the press box. Sophia Kwiatkowski to the press box, please.
Play a 72-yard touchdown run, setting up Ludovic as he set up the touchdown. Choquette with a 72-yard touchdown run with 11:43 remaining in the first quarter. The two-point conversion was good to make it 8-0. Joseph Catania scored a 2-yard touchdown run for Elder to make it 8-7 with 6:38 to go. The kick was good. Also in the first, a 3-yard touchdown run by Catania, his second of the game, with 1:45 left to make it 14-8. One Williams with a 71-yard touchdown catch from Stanzani. The two-point conversion was good. It was 16-14, and that was still in the first quarter with 1:09 to go. Second quarter, it was Brant Buller fumble recovery, and that led to a Cooper Johnson 11-yard touchdown run. The kick was good. Elder with a 21-16 lead. Cooper Johnson got his second touchdown of the game, a 2-yard touchdown run with 8:34 remaining in the second to make it 28-16. Then a 72-yard touchdown run, the second 72-yard touchdown run of the game as Choquette with 8:15 left in the second to make it 28-24 as the 2-point again was good. And then it was Drew Ramsey, a 9-yard touchdown catch from Matthew Luby to make it 35-24 with 4:50 left in the first half. So all that scoring, and we still got another half. So.
Yeah, the other thing that's a telling tale, 17 minutes and 40 seconds time of possession for Elder, 6 minutes and 20 seconds time of possession for Clearwater. Big plays, you don't get a lot of time on the field, so that, I mean, that's pretty obvious where we're looking. But my point to that is 17 minutes and 40 seconds has been how long Elder's offensive line has been able to just pound on those defensive guys. Their defense, to me, is where they're actually kind of starting to fall apart. Their offense, it's high-powered, it's got weapons, it's never really going to die off. Elder can have some great stops, but it's still going to be there all game. I mean, I don't know what the final number is going to end up here, but I mean, they could turn this into a shootout. But I think their defense is going to keep wearing up front. And the Panthers, too, 5 for 5 from the red zone, whereas right now, both the times that Clearwater has gotten there, they are 0 for 2.
Just some stats, as you mentioned, and Choquette with 7 carries, 160 yards and 2 touchdowns. But again, 144 on 2 carries. And then Luby, 8 of 12, 75 yards and a touchdown. Catania, 15 carries, 60 yards and 2 touchdowns. Juan Williams, 1 catch for 71 yards. Now, Elder deferred in the first half, and they will get the ball to start the second half as Drew Ramsey is back at his 8-yard line, wearing the home purple jerseys, the purple pants, the white stripe, the white helmet. Meanwhile, Clearwater Academy in the road white jerseys. They've got silver numbers, white along. Some of the kids are wearing red shoes, which is kind of interesting there for the Knights. And they go from right to left. And it's a little short squib kick and picked up at about the 46-yard line for the Elder Panthers. So it was Tommy Thaman, I believe, on the recovery as Brandon Barrow with a short kick for. So Elder will get good field position to start this second half.
I think actually that was Scotty Neiman. Scotty Neiman out there at Hands Crew. You got the big number 18, Scotty Neiman. Stands about 6'6". Thaman, we'll give him 5'9", I guess. So little difference from across the field. Once he came over
he was on the ground. It was tough to see, so I apologize for that. 15 and 18.
I just want to make sure the Neimans, aren't going to send me a text that we got that wrong.
I apologize to the Neiman family. It was first down and 10 at the 46. We've got 1 wide. Now make that 3 wide to the left as they move out. 1 to the right side. Setting up Luby at his 41. Goes inside the 45 to the 50, and he's into Clearwater territory at the 47-yard line. Close to the 46-yard line is where they'll mark it. The Panthers with a 35-24 lead just underway. Start of this second half, thanks to Champions for providing. I was noticing you put a lot of barbecue sauce on that chicken tonight.
Yeah, I mean,
why
not? I mean, it's free.
And thanks to Champions for that. So Phil could eat a little barbecue sauce tonight. Second down and 3 from the 47 for the Panthers. 11:23 left here in quarter number 3. 2 wide to the left side, 1 to the right side with Luby. Shotgun, he's got Ramsey now. Actually, check that, it's Catania inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. And Catania gets another carry. Catania continues to impress. That's his 16th carry of the game, but what's interesting, he just keeps getting 45.
Yeah, he's able to find the right lane. If he doesn't, he's going to battle 4 or 5 yards every time.
Still with the right, going to throw it. It is complete to about the 30-yard line, and that is Postal on the catch for the Panthers. They'll mark it at the 31-yard line, so it'll be a first down for the Panthers.
Yeah, just uncovered over there on the side. Good pass and catch. Move the football, pick up the first down. Just keep grinding it out on this team. I mean, defensively, they look bored. I mean, they're just standing there kind of getting beat on and pushed on consistently, and that's really starting to wear on them early in the third quarter.
First and 10 for the Panthers. The ball spotted at the 30-yard line. 1 wide receiver and Postal to the left this time. And Larkin will go and coach along with Kevin Fulmer. He goes to the middle, 30, and he's out to the 27-yard line. And actually, check that, he's at the 23-yard line, so a gain of 7 on the play for Catania. Well, they'll actually give him 6. So
Gain of 6 makes it 2nd and 4.
They set it up again. Another carry for Catania. This time, not much doing. Gets to about the 23-yard line, maybe the 22.
Catania once
Gain of 2. It'll be 3rd down and 2 coming up for the Panthers with still 9:44 remaining in the third. 35.
2-yard gain makes it 3rd and 2 from the 22.
Guys can get lined up if they want. I think right now we're going to have an injured player on Clearwater, but at the same time, I'm not sure if it's just there's an injured player, there's another one saying, hey, he's injured.
Officials timeout.
They set up now with 9:35 remaining. Today's Wardway game time temperature was 90 degrees.
It's never convenient to experience an orthopedic or sports injury, but when you do, Mercy Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is in your community, including on the west side at 6045 Bridgetown Road. The Bridgetown office offers Saturday morning sports injury clinics. Whether it's simple or complex, let Mercy Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine team get you back on the field. Call 347-99.
There is a nice breeze in the stadium, so it doesn't feel too bad. I mean, up here in the press box, we're kind of stuck in this trapped air a little bit, so we're struggling at times. But if you get in front of that door, I mean, there is a nice breeze, and it is down on the field too. So that has helped, I think, alleviate a lot of it.
Absolutely, and enjoy a hot, delicious slice of La Rosa's Pizza during the game, or stop by Boudinot Avenue before or after the game and treat yourself to La Rosa's favorites at 347-1111. Don't forget to come out after for Prep Sports Radio tonight on La Rosa's on Boudinot. We'll all be out there tonight, so come on down. Have a slice of pizza with us. 3rd down and 2 from the 22 for the Panthers, 3 wide to the left side. Shotgun formation, and the give to Catania. Catania's at the 20 to about the 16.
Joseph Catania with the carry. Stefan Tashimbi on the stop. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Panthers at the 17-yard line. Gain of 5 on the play.
I'm telling you, body language right now from the Knights is kind of one of those you were just ready to play an offense. We have zero interest, hands on hips. And in fact, like I said, one guy actually subbed himself out. He walked over the sideline towards the bench to come off. It wasn't the injured player. The injured player did walk off under his own time.
1st and 10 at the 17 with 8:50 to play here in the third. Here's Luby rolling. Luby pitches to Catania at the 20, 15-10, and he's out at the 7-yard line. Out of bounds. Another gain of 10.
Matthew Luby pitches to Joseph Catania.
For that, at 78 yards.
Chased down by Johari McGregor.
4.8 yards to carry, and just moving the change and slowing it up a bit.
Yeah.
We could afford to, I was mentioning halftime, it was like Mouse Davis' old run and shoot offense back in the day with the Houston Gamblers, if anybody remembers it. That is a very old.
It'll be 2nd and 1 from the 8-yard line.
Predate the 2 wide receivers out to the left side. 1 to the right on the 2nd and 1. They spot him at the 8-yard line, so they have to get another yard. And Catania is up the middle and gets to the 7. So that should be enough for an Elder Panther 1st down with 8:35 to play.
Joseph Catania on the carry.
Quarter number 3, 35-24.
Tyrell Lawrence
on top
with the tackle.
Again, thanks to Champion Grill for providing a fresh dinner tonight. It's always good to get some.
No gain on the play, 3rd and short.
Thank you for that. Clock continues to run. Tonight's game brought to you by Coldwell Banker West Shell. 2-star names in the trust me welcome to the bottom line. And they're trying to continue service on the west side of the older community. Coldwell Banker West Shell, 9400. 3rd and, well, they didn't give him the 1st down. It's 3rd and 1 at the 8. So Catania looked like it got to the 7. This time it gets up and hits hard right around the 7, and I don't know. This time, I don't know if he got the 1st down or not.
I think he got those sticks. Anthony got hit.
Catania on the carry.
Back, I guess.
Stopped by Tyrell Lawrence.
I thought he was at the sticks when he got hit.
I thought he had the 1st down in the last quarter.
Back to last week, full progress again. I don't understand it. He's going to catch to me. I don't get it. So he didn't pick that one up. That's Tyrell Lawrence. That's the 2nd time he called his name for the tackle this entire game. So he's getting off some blocks right now.
It'll be 4th and inches from the 8.
On the left side, they got to do a better job keeping him into the equation.
4th down and 1. Ball spotted at the 8-yard line. Ruby shotgun 2 wide, 3 to the right, and 2 to the left side. 5 wide receivers, and they get a timeout.
Timeout Panthers. Their 1st of the half.
Here, and he will
Once again, we'd like to thank our scoreboard sponsors, both here in the pit and in the
will be taking place on Sunday, September 29th, and now is the time to register. You can register for the 5K run walk by going to sophy'sangelrun.org. This race in honor of Sophie Grace Meinhardt, providing funding to Children's Medical Center and educational sponsorships. A great event for the entire family. Once again,
Are you looking to enroll your son at Elder High School? Feel free to call or stop by to talk to a member of our admissions team.
Sophie's Angel Run. 7:11 to play here in quarter number 3, 35-24. Panthers trying to get a yard here. It's been tough on the last couple of plays.
Yeah, and they've been trying to run it in the same spot, and I think finally Lawrence took a little bit of offense to it, and he starts getting off blocks and making tackles. And you know, so obviously Coach Doug Ramsey and his offense probably not going to run up that gap anymore. And that last time out, there was a little bit of confusion in that motion. There's never a good time out when Coach Ramsey sprints out to the hash marks to get his guys.
4th and 1 from the 8. Shotgun, Bowman goes in motion. He's got Royer to the left side. He's got Postal to the right side. Catania in the backfield. The give to Catania. This time he spins forward, and that should do it.
Joseph Catania on the carry.
Time. Finally, I think we have a first down and goal. Let's see. We finally measured it. If this is not a first down, I don't know what a first down is.
They are going to.
We don't know what a catch is.
They are going to bring sticks out and go ahead and measure this one, I believe. And it's close. The side judge closest to the yard markers looked like
Officials timeout for the measurement.
Down marker, but there was just a big pile in the middle of the field on it.
I'd like to see a replay on this if we could, but. They marked the football at about the 7-yard line, which would give them a first down. So let's see. Is it enough? Yes. It is enough. So we do know what a first down is, apparently.
So they got it in, and they kept going back up that gap. They kept running there, and I think you have to. I mean, you should be able to run the ball behind James and Kandra. I mean, there's no matter who's there, you should be able to do it when they're going to the low to 360. But I mean, those guys on that one, they got to push. But at the same time, you're running back, everything's got to be perfect when it's there. So Panthers fresh set it down, first and goal from the 7.
First and goal, as you mentioned, from the 7. 6:50 remaining here in the third quarter. As it's slowing down the pace a little bit tonight. Shotgun for Luke. 2 wide receivers to the right side, 1 to the left. They give up to Catania. Got left through there. And Catania.
Joseph Catania on the carry. No gain on the play. 2nd and goal from the 7.
Running up between the tackles, not picking up a bunch. They're getting early back to the line of scrimmage with them. They're going to mark it there. So Panthers 2nd and 7. Let's see if maybe they try to go to the air, because Clearwater right now is just betting.
But a positive thing, they continue to let the clock continue to run. We've gone through 6 minutes now, and 5 seconds to play here in the third quarter. The Panthers have the lead, 35-24, on the 2nd down and goal from the 7-yard line. One line to the left side, and Ramsey. Luby rolls to the right and gets hit hard at the 10-yard line. They actually lose a couple of yards.
Matthew Luby on the keeper.
Number 25. He got a big hit on that play.
Agostino Ginakova on the stop, as well as Johari McGregor.
Clock. I know you're 5:35, but you don't get anything other than a field goal out of this. I don't know. To me, it's kind of a waste of all the clock you ran down, because we know they can score in 30 seconds. So, I mean, if they can score 8 and 30 and you can score 3 and 7, it's a waste.
3rd and 10 from the 10. Shotgun for Luby. Looking, rolling, look out. And he rolls to the right, gets away from the rush. It's on the 10, he's to the 5, and he's out to the 2, maybe 3-yard line. Is where they'll find
Matthew Luby with the keeper.
With 5:05 to play, Luby avoided a big sack.
Stopped by Javarius Wilson.
Didn't have as good of pocket to sit in as he wanted to.
It'll be 4th and goal from the 3.
Take off run, so it's 4th and 3. The Panthers going to kick a field goal. And in my mind, I know points on the board. You know, Evans, Thaman, and Harmeyer, but I mean, this is not what you want after running
7 minutes off the clock.
7 minutes off the clock.
4th down and goal. The ball at the 3-yard line.
Sam Harmeyer on to attempt the field goal.
20-yard attempt. Harmeyer
20-yard attempt.
Last week from 33 to tie the game. This one is just to get 3 points on the board, and this kick is perfect.
It's up, and it's good.
4:24 to go. Quarter number 3. It's Elder 38, and it's Clearwater 24.
Do a penalty flag here, so let's see. This is after the kick. The field goal is good. It'll be after the kick, personal foul.
Personal foul penalty
So
on the
it'll be
Knights.
assessed on the kickoff.
20-yard field goal for the Panthers.
Hey.
The field goal is good with 4:24 left in the third quarter.
On the press board.
Panthers lead 38-24.
Set look up here, Stu.
Broadcast booth. Len Harvey, Phil Bengal here at Elder High School. We're at the pit tonight on this Friday the 13th. Christodecaphobia for those that fear the number 13. Tonight, the Elder Panthers are not feeling.
The personal foul penalty assessed here on the kickoff. Panthers will kick from the 45-yard line.
Here tonight.
And let's hope this doesn't get too much more exciting because really a lot of that has been big plays from Clearwater. So right now, 4:24. I mean, Connor Amon's probably going to put this one into the end zone, but we've seen them go 80 before.
He sets up from left to right, kicks this one way through the goalpost. It was good. So, not bad. Very nice kick for 60 yards.
Yeah, you know,
Actually 70 if you want.
Yeah, Connor Amon, was also, on the soccer team leading the GCL right now in goals. 7 goals, and 3 or 4 assists. They just beat Miller this week. They're the number 1 team in the city. Connor Amon also signed a team with Carson Owens, one of the top guys, the pace setters there too, with goals. I think he's at 5. And then Kyle Dressman's in the goal with 37 saves this year, saving about 88% of the time.
Choquette in the backfield now for he'll take it, but the quarterback's going to keep it this time to the 30, 35. And he's tackled at the 35. And that was a good tackle by
on the
Bartley
keeper.
Thomas, who stopped him from going anywhere.
Yeah, Bartley Thomas still trying to, work off a little bit.
At the 37,
Tough block from Joe.
first and 10 Knights.
Make the play, but right after, like you said, big game from Clearwater.
First down and 10 from the 37 for Clearwater Academy. 3 wide receivers to the right side, 1 to the left side, looking and rolling. This stands out. He's going to throw the ball down the field to Joe, and he caught it inside the 30, 25, and he's to the 20 of the Elder Panthers, and he just went over the top of Bartley Thomas that time, Phil.
Well, 6'4" versus 5'9". 6'4" is going to win every time. You need pressure up front. You can't let them sit there and throw. We saw earlier the best defense we had against our pass game was him overthrowing the football. Now, ball's right there, so the Panther better get a good push up front.
First and 10 from the 20-yard line. 2 wide receivers to the right side. The give to set the middle to Choquette, and it's going to be to the 15, but we've got a lot of flags down on the play. We'll see what they call here.
Yeah, I mean, they hit him at the line of scrimmage, and nobody could bring him down. 4 Panthers hit him. So good job by Choquette, just continuing to pump his legs and run. So even in those big, we're going to get, a hit to the hands on the helmet from Clearwater, so we're going to get another personal foul, and that one's coming back. I think it was on a block. I don't think it was actually on the tackle, so we're going to march this one back.
And that's going to be big because they started moving the football. The Panthers have the lead, 38-24, 3:33 remaining here in the third quarter. Very high-powered offense for Clearwater Academy. 2 wide receivers off to the right, 2 to the left. Shotgun formation for Stanzani. Choquette in the backfield, and the give to Choquette inside the 30, and right at the 30 gets hit. And we got another flag down, 2 flags down, and we continue to see flag after flag here.
Well, let's see. One is at the line of scrimmage, and I think you're going to get. I think you're going to get a hold, and then the other one, I'm not sure if it's. So we got a holding on the offense. That's 1. And then the second one, I think it's going to be a personal foul on Clearview at the end, I think.
Okay, well, let's see. It could be 2 flags on the play. Let's see
There are 2. There's
yeah.
one at the 30 and one down at the 25, past the ball, past the line of scrimmage. They haven't signaled the other flag yet.
3:24 remain in this one. Panthers have a 38-24 lead, so we're going to move this football back. The refs are talking it at the 30-yard line. Flag still remains at the 25-yard line. We'll have to pick that one up, but they start moving back 35, 40, 45, and that's where they'll mark the football right at the edge of the Elder Panther logo here at the pit.
So we got a holding call that was declined by the Panthers. They took the personal foul down the field on that. So instead of a 10-yard, we got a 15-yard. So now we got a first and is that right?
No, first and 55 can't be right, but it's at the 45-yard line. Let's see what they do. Here's Stanzani back, looking, rolling to the right, going to run it across the 40, 35, 30. He's at the 25, going left side, 20-yard line, 15 down the sideline at the 13-yard line, and we get another flag right at the 13-yard line. At the end of the play, a little more of this, but Stanzani with a great run down to the 13-yard line.
I think we're going to get a penalty at personal foul. Again,
42-yard run.
Clearwater, 42-yard run. That one's going to be walked back. Didn't see the number on it, but it's because he went and hit somebody after the play out of bounds, after the quarterback makes a great run. So now now we're going back. It's still, we're back to the drawing board.
31-yard line, though. They did move it up a little bit, so they had it at the 45, so they're moving it down to the 31, so that they set it up with 3 wide receivers to the right side. Here's Stanzani looking to throw down the field. He's got a man. It's a touchdown, and that was Williams gets into the end zone for the 31-yard touchdown. That's his second touchdown of the game.
Yeah,
Wait a minute. And now
and we just got a personal foul at the end of that one again in Clearview. I'm sorry, Clearwater, Clearview. I keep thinking of the place in Delhi. It is hurting me right now, so I apologize.
Are they moving this one back, so no touchdown, right? Or was it a touchdown?
Nope.
No
They're
touchdown.
They're going to move this one back.
They move it back. So Williams
now,
caught
we have
the ball
to talk about, though, the big problem, though, is the defensive backfield. They didn't have anybody covered on that. I mean, going through there, he was able to get through and get into a gap, and there wasn't, Elder just kind of let him sit in on that one Williams. I mean, he was going to catch that ball. If he stayed on the seat, he would have walked to the end zone. So Elder's really got to figure that out. The penalties are saving the Panthers right now.
First and 31 at the 41. Setting up now to the right side, and it's running back to the 40, to the 35. He's out of bounds at the 33-yard line. Luke Dean on the run.
You got to get off those blocks on the edge. A lot of guys, you can see, I mean, you got to really concentrate. You got to keep those shoulders, square and move down the line. And there are a couple other guys, I mean, their shoulders were pointing towards our sideline. You can't have that happen.
2:50 remaining in the third quarter. Elder on top, 38-24. 3 wide receivers to the right now, 1 to the left side. Stanzani's got it at the 35-yard line, steps up, calls the play, now backs up at the 40. Second and 25. Now the give, the Choquette. Choquette 30, 25. He's at the 20. Pulls down to about the 18-yard line. And the Panthers get him. And that was number 35, Ben Ott, on the tackle for the Panthers.
So we're at third down, and we're finally back into the original down markers. We're finally at the 19-yard line is where they're going to mark it out there on the field on the board. They got it at the 18.
Third down and 8 for Clearwater with 2:20 to play here in the third. Down 38-24. 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Stanzani rolls to the left side, throws complete inside the 10, and it's a Joe to the 7-yard line. And that will be enough for a Clearwater first down and goal as a Joe with another big catch.
So, 2 minutes, 30 seconds later on the clock. On the clock, we are finally, Clearwater has a first and goal on the 7. So that's how long that last series took for them just to get out of first down and pick that up.
1:53 remaining here in the third. The The roll up the middle, it's Bartley, and he's at the 10, and he's going to be pushed backwards as good play that time by Jonathan Paff, and also Bart as he set up Bartley Thomas on the tackle for the Panthers. So on that second down, they'll move it back. Panthers with the lead, 38-24, a minute 25 remaining here in quarter number 3. Penalty-filled third quarter for Clearwater. 2 wide receivers off to the right side and 1 to the right, including a Joe. Second down and 10 at the 10. Stanzani, shotgun formation. The give, left side Bartley, inside the 10 to the 5. He's in the end zone for the touchdown, a 10-yard touchdown run. It's actually Brandon Barrow for the touchdown for Clearwater.
And on that one, going back to Tyrell Lawrence, had a big block on that for Clearwater, just an absolute pancake block on, I think it was Paff. I hate to be on the bottom of that pile, but he got a great block on the outside. You can't get out of the way of that. But right now, again, remember, going for 2.
38-30. Stanzani rolls to the right. He's got room, throws. It is complete into the end zone. A Joe. Or check that. That is on the right side. Might have been Choquette who caught that one. But either way, it's a 2-point conversion. 38-32 Elder with a minute 6 to go here in the third quarter. We'll take a timeout on the Prep Sports Radio Network.
Elder High School is giving away $31,000 in cash prizes. Stop by the open end of the stadium tonight to purchase your super rifle chances. First prize is $20,000. Second prize, $7,500. Third prize, $2,500. And fourth prize is $1,000. Winning chances will be drawn during the Elder Run auction on October 5th.
Bonavita broadcast booth. Glenn Harvey, Phil Bengal back at the pit at Elder High School. It's been a lot of offense on both sides. The Panthers with a 38-32 lead with a minute 6 to go. A 10-yard touchdown run by Barrow for Clearwater, and then a 2-point conversion. That time it was Luke Dean who got the 2-point conversion in the right corner of the end zone. So a minute 6 remain here in the third quarter. The Panthers did a good job of taking 7 minutes off the clock, but as you mentioned, Phil, only got a field goal. And 8-3. And it's 8-3, you're right on that one. So a minute 6 remain in quarter number 3. Panthers have the lead, 38-32. They'll start kicking it at the 40-yard line. Back deep is Ramsey. He's only at his 15-yard line. Elder Hands team out there, they keep kicking it a little bit soft. As a Joe will kick this one off this time. Or check that, Barrow. And it rolls it to the right, and it goes out of bounds. It was almost a chance where Clearwater could have recovered it, but the Panthers will have the football again in good field position at around the 40-yard line. Tonight's game is brought to you by Cooper Electric. Upgrades to your home and business and efficient LEDs or elaborate changes and remodels. Contact Cooper Electric's president and Elder Greg Highland at 513-271-5000. For the 30 years Prep Sports Radio have been around, Cooper Electric's been a proud sponsor the entire time. Reliable, courtesy, and quality. It's the hallmark of Cooper Electric's business. A minute 6 remain here in quarter number 3. Panthers have the lead, but this time it's only 38-32. And the Panthers going to need to get something going on this drive to keep it going into the fourth quarter. 35-24 at the half. It's now 38-32. 2 wide to the left side, now 1, and Luby's going to get it. Luby's going to run it across the 45 to the 46-yard line. Not much more than that, but a 46-yard line. So the Panthers will have a second down coming up.
Yeah, just not a lot coming off. Trying to see how they read some different things right now with with Ramsey and with Luby. But I really think Panthers. I like to see them go back to the air. Right now, Clearwater's just keying on the run too much for comfort.
Second down and 8. Ball spotted at the 41 for the Panthers. 2 wide to the receivers to the right side, and now no one to the left. Luby shotgun, fakes to Cooper Johnson, rolls, look out, comes and throws. It is incomplete. A good play that time as the defensive back was right there in the face, and that was Stephanie Martin to Shimby.
That was great play, great pressure as well. So that was very tough for the Panthers to get anything on.
3rd down and 8 for Elder. So Clearwater's defense is picking it up here with 22 seconds remain in the 3rd quarter. Elder has a 38-32 lead. Panthers have a big 3rd and 8 coming up at the 41-yard line, because if they don't score here, a 6 and a 2 would be the lead and then some. So 2 wide receivers off to the left side, 1 to the right. Shotgun formation for Luby. Looking, steps back at his 40, now rolling to the left. Look out, and he got hit from behind, and that's going to cause an incomplete pass. Again, Stephanie Martin-Shishimbi gets in the backfield and causes some havoc.
Yeah, without any time, Luby can't look down the field. Vollmer's wide open. There's nobody covered him. They got single coverage on one side. In fact, they messed up on it, but he can't get it to him if the line is not providing him the time he needs.
4th and 8, the Panthers will punt it away. Back deep is Shakespeare Lewis. He's back at his 15-yard line. On this 4th and 8, Dieters at his 30. And Dieters kicks it to the right corner. It bounces, it goes out of bounds at around the 23-yard line. Clearwater Academy.
Dieters punt out of bounds at the 26-yard line. 1st and 10 Knights. We'd like to thank the good folks at Champions Bar and Grill for providing food for all the workers up here in the press box. Champions Bar and Grill.
Yeah, 9 seconds.
First and 10, they'll mark it at the 26-yard line is where they finally mark it. Stanzani, quarterback, they go with 3 wide receivers to the right side, 1 to the left, and a Joe. Shotgun for Stanzani, high snap, throws to the right side, incomplete, almost intercepted. Damon would have walked into the end zone.
Salzani's pass is incomplete. Intended for Luke Dean.
Right, yeah.
2 of them has been there. That one was not as close
Bring
to
up
the
2nd
first
and 10.
one. But in the right spots, Panthers really need something like that to go their way. The offense is kind of sputtered out. It's sputtering all of a sudden. They're kind of resting. This team needs to, when they have somebody at that spot, they need to continue to push.
2nd and 10 from the 26, the give up the middle, and that's again Choquette. Choquette across the 35 to the 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, 74 yards for Choquette. That's his 3rd run of more than 70 yards in this game today.
All I'm going to say, obviously Elder's defense is not making the play, getting up there and getting to the guy, but Choquette right now, once he gets into space, his speed is just, Elder can't handle it at all. His speed is taking over this football game. He can't be stopped once he gets in the open field. Even Bartley Thomas tried to get down there. It's not necessarily great downfield blocking and things like that. It is just sheer speed that is beating them. And we got a tie game in the 3rd. We do have a injured player right now. It might be Choquette. I think he probably just winded.
Oh, I would say he's got, Choquette has had 3 carries for touchdowns, 72, 72, 74. He now has 9 carries for 250 yards, 3 touchdowns, averaging 27.8 yards, and that's over 350 yards on the ground for Clearwater Academy there. But Ludwig Choquette with, it's crazy with what he's done in this game. Tied at 38, they're going to go again for 2 wide receivers off to the right side, set up 2 to the left side. A Joe wide to the left. Stanzani will get the look and rolling to the left, almost had him, throws it in the back of the end zone. Is that complete to a Joe? It is. Completed 2-point conversion.
Laundry,
so that
laundry
is,
on the field.
There is laundry, as you mentioned, and that could be, and it is on Clearwater Academy, so no 2-point conversion.
Get a hold on that one that's going to come back. So now Joe Royer's going to come in maybe for a little outside speed rush. We'll see what the Panthers can do.
So the penalties are helping the Elder Panthers.
Flip that switch.
There is no time left in the 3rd quarter. And we get ready for this will be a 2-point conversion at the 20-yard line. So they move it at the 21, actually. 38-38. This is the last play of the third quarter for the 2-point conversion for Clearwater. 2 wide receivers to the right, 2 now to the left. Stanzani sets up. He's got Barrow in the backfield. The lone setback. He's off to the right. Now they're going to move him out of the backfield. Rolls to throw to the right side. Now steps up, throws. It is complete into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. And it's Choquette was in the end zone. Down the field, right? That looks like number 9, and that will be,
Another flag.
Another flag, though. Unbelievable.
Illegal shift.
Yep. So we'll bring this back again. So still no time left. They've completed what's amazing.
Well, in that last one, so what happened is they went in motion. The Panthers had 2 defensive backs out, and the third one didn't come out. He kind of waltzed over, but they didn't trade the action. So when they actually ran a crossing route, the guy coming across the middle, wide open, absolutely wide open. And here, I mean, so we're seeing their offense has some legs underneath it again.
Setting up now. They go 3 wide to the right, 1 now to the left side. Shotgun at the 26-yard line this time. Stanzani's back at his 31. Now rolling back at the 35, still rolling and throwing, and it is incomplete. So the 2-point conversion is no good, and that is the end of the third quarter of play.
Thank God.
With the score, Clearwater Academy 38, Elder Panthers 38 on the Prep Sports Radio Network.
Hi, this is Dr. Matt Bozeman with Mercy Health Orthopedic.
1 minute here.
We're proud to support Elder football and just as proud to provide outstanding orthopedic care to all Panther athletes and their friends and families throughout the West Side. If you have an injury, we can help. For your sports medicine needs from the simple to the complex, we're at 6045 Bridgetown Road, 347-9999. That's 347-9999.
La Rosa's proudly supports high school sports. Whether you're fueling up before the game or celebrating afterwards, La Rosa's for great pizza, wings, hoagies, and more. Dine in or 513-347-1111 for pickup. Or we'll
10 seconds.
You are within our delivery area. Order online or La Rosa's new mobile ordering at larosas.com.
Welcome back to the Dominic Bonavita broadcast booth. Len Harvey, Phil Bengal at the pit at Elder High School. We've completed 3 quarters of play. The Elder Panthers and Clearwater Academy now tied at 38, but it's the Choquette show. He's got 9 carries, 250 yards, 3 touchdowns. He's got touchdown runs of 72, 72, 74. Not too shabby. And if it wasn't for a bunch of penalties, this could be a lot worse.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking right now. We're at 14 penalties for Clearwater. I mean, that's just, and they're all legitimate penalties.
Setting up, Barrow will look to kick at the 40. Bounces it, and it's picked up by the Panthers at the 45-yard line. And it was Marco Sabato who got on the ground and just fell on it. That was the way to do it.
Yeah. And so the Panthers have been starting with some pretty good field position, but the last time they run clock, they milked it all the way down. They only come away with 3, but we know that if you don't come away with a touchdown, it's not useful against a team like Clearwater. They just had 9 seconds and tied the game up.
11:58 remaining in the fourth quarter. Panthers tied at 38 here. 1st and 10 from the 45 for the Panthers. Setting up, looks like Ramsey in at quarterback now. Well, that is Luby. Setting up Luby across the 45, and he's out to the 48-yard line. So they move it to the 49 where Luby is tackled, but they move the football there that time for the Panthers. It'll be a 2nd down and 6 coming up at the 49. Tied at 38 if you're just joining us. Choquette with a 74-yard touchdown run in the last drive. The 2-point conversion was no good. And we are still tied here at 38. 2 wide receivers for the Panthers, including Joseph Catania. And now Ramsey moves to the right with 3 wide receivers. Luby looking and rolling. stepping up in the pocket, throws complete to Royer in the 30, 25, 20. He's out the 16-yard line, and a first down for the Elder Panthers, and the passing game works that time, Phil.
Yeah, I mean, looking downfield, the Panthers, I mean, now they give Luby some time, and there's no safeties down the field. There's no safeties, so it's easy if they can get those passes over the top, get them to Royer. Last one we said, last drive, Vollmer was open. So get the ball in the air again, get them back on their heels, and then you can go back to pounding the football.
Big play there to the 17-yard line of Clearwater. So Elder with a 1st and 10 at the 17, 38-38 in this one. 10:50 remaining here in quarter number 4. 2 wide receivers off to the right, 2 now to the left side. Luby shotgun. He's got Larkin to his left, looking, stepping up, throwing in the left corner of the end zone, incomplete. It went out of bounds. Luby took a hit after as well.
Well, right now the defensive line, Clearwater, there's not a lot of, they're not really trying to make specific moves or anything. It's a lot of bull rushing. They're just running right at you, trying to use, their fatigue and lean on you and hope that as a lineman, I mean, you're kicking so hard it's going to catch you off guard a little bit. So the bull rush caused that pocket to collapse, that ball to go up. Royer had great position. Luby gets a regular football. We're looking at the possibility of a touchdown there. That one, we're lucky it wasn't intercepted.
2nd down and 10 at the 17. Royer's the lone receiver to the right. Now Vollmer will help him on the right side. Ramsey goes in motion to the right side. Now 3 to the right, rolling right is Luby. Throws, he's got Ramsey, end zone, touch. Oh, he dropped it. It was right there.
Great coverage by Clearwater. Great coverage out there on the side, and the reflection is either 12 or 13 over there.
Just missed that one though, Phil. He had it though too.
Yeah, it was either Ginakova or Shewadi who made the stop over there, but just got his hands up right as that ball came. Ramsey was kind of timing it in, and just a good play. Great defensive play to force a 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10 at the 17-yard line for the Panthers. 10:28 remaining in the 3rd. Tied at 38. Setting up now. Royer 2 wide to the right side, 2 now to the left side. Ramsey goes in motion. The fake to Ramsey. Looking, Luby throwing. Royer, end zone, touchdown! Elder Panthers this time 17 yards. Joe Royer, it's 44-38 pending.
Just an easy one over the top. Royer, let him go make the catch, and he does, like we said last week, earning everything that people have said about him. Goes out and makes a big catch, so the Panthers strike. 10:22 on the clock. So the other thing I like about it is the fact that the Panthers are going to give themselves an opportunity, if Clearwater is able to score again, get themselves plenty of time to get the ball back instead of running so much clock. So let's see here if the Evans, Thamen, Harmeyer connection can take this one to 45.
They set up. Here comes the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and this one is good. So with 10:22 remaining in the 4th quarter, Elder Panthers 45 and Clearwater Academy 38. We'll take a timeout on the Prep Sports Radio Network.
Safety footwear. There is
30-second here.
that doesn't require them, and your local Red Wing shoe stores have them. Red Wing has the popular safety styles you demand, from comfort shoes and athletics to traditional boot styles. With 5 convenient locations, Red Wing can manage your company's safety shoe program, and we can bring this
10 seconds.
safety shoe truck. Contact the Red Wing store nearest you in Eastgate, Tri-County, Western Hills, Mason, Florence, and online at redwingshoes.com.
Welcome back to the Dominic Bonavita broadcast booth here at the pit at Elder High School. Another 2 weeks in a row, Phil, we've had an exciting game here at the pit. It doesn't get much better football than this. The Panthers lead it 45-38. Joe Royer, a 17-yard touchdown run a catch in the right corner of the end zone.
Yeah, and I prefer the exciting ones where it's us by a lot.
Yeah.
This is a little bit
too close for comfort, is what you were thinking?
Yeah, and especially Clearwater's just got that quick score ability, so I'm not going to be comfortable in here until that clock is sitting at double zeros. I mean, 9 seconds, the end of the 3rd quarter, they tie the game up. Yeah. I mean, we just talked about it. So, I mean, this is a dangerous, dangerous team.
Heyman just going to kick it into the ground, and it's recovered by Clearwater Academy at the 45-yard line, and it looked like Stephanie Martin Tashimbi, number 24, with the recovery for Clearwater Academy. They'll have it at the 45-yard line. Just some stats. Joe Royer with his 5 receptions, about 80 yards, and the touchdown. Let's see if it's updated on this one. It is not. But that was the last one was 17 yards. And the Panthers with the lead, 45-38, 10:20 to go. Left to right is Clearwater Academy going almost near the Elder Panther logo at the 45-yard line. 3 wide to the right. Stanzani gives and he sets up Shoket up to the 47, maybe the 48-yard line. And Shoket that time didn't get a lot, but he's been one that's been doing it a lot.
And this is what the Panthers need is a defense series like they had in the second quarter. They need a big push here, get the ball back, force them to do something out of their comfort zone. Don't let them get into a groove.
2nd and 6 from the 49. 3 wide right, 1 left. Stanzani shotgun at his 45. The give to Choquette inside the 50. He's at the 47, maybe the 48-yard line of Elder. But Choquette continues to put the ball on the ground, and 3rd and 4 will be upcoming for Clearwater Academy. 45-38 Elder on top. 9:28 to play in the 4th. 3 wide right, 1 wide left. Stanzani, shotgun formation with Choquette in the backfield. Calling the set play. Now will step back at about his 46-yard line for the shotgun snap. It's give to Choquette. Choquette left side and loses it. Well, gets to about the 48. Somebody lost a helmet, though.
Yeah, somebody, I can't see who it was come off the field. That's Buller. Buller lost his helmet. So Buller comes up off the pile over there. I think I said Foles and Logan as well. So a couple of different guys on that. But this team doesn't kick. I mean, it's 4th down. It might be a pooch kick, but I don't think at this point in the game, you don't travel all the way from Florida to punt at this point.
4th down, setting up at the 48-yard line. It's a 4th and about 4. 3 wide right, 1 wide left. Stanzani, shotgun with Choquette in the backfield. He looking to throw across the middle. It is complete. Down to the 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. Another touchdown. Luke Dean, I believe, on the touchdown reception. And that is another one.
With a pass to Luke Dean. Takes it 49 yards for a night touchdown.
Sit and make a pass, throw it down the field, crossing route, deep crossing route, and catching it. Just gets ahead. Just gets ahead of his guy. Let's see if they can stop another conversion here. I mean, that's going to be key. Put that in a 1-point game. You don't want this to be something the Panthers are chasing to score. So
45. Yes, it is. And the 2-point conversion is big with 8:35 to go. 49-yard touchdown catch by Dean from Stanzani. And they set up here with this 2-point conversion. 2 wide to the right, 1 to the left, and Joe. And now Stanzani going to roll to the left and run into the end zone for the 2-point conversion.
Stanzani with the keeper.
No flags.
Converts the 2-point conversion.
And with 8:35 to play.
With 8:35 left in the 4th quarter. Clearwater 46, Panthers 45.
We'll take a timeout on the Prep Sports Radio Network.
They're a little wider on this 2-point conversion. Because they freaking love to do those. Because you never know where they're going to go for that.
It seemed like Drew come down and everybody was around.
Welcome back to the Dominic Bonavita broadcast.
Yeah, no, dude, totally. I was like so many times that you wouldn't
find ways to score touchdowns, and they do it with the 2-point conversion this time. They lead at 46-45. A 49-yard touchdown catch by Dean.
Drew Ramsey deep for the Panthers.
Runs in for the 2-point conversion. Right now, Elder's down by 1.
Yeah, my diagnostic take on this is you got to get pressure. They need to get him to balls uncomfortable like he was in the first half. Right
Joe will kick off for the Knights.
Defensive backfield.
And the kickoff, it's going to bounce out of bounds at the 25-yard line. The flag goes down. So
Kickoff goes out of bounds.
Get some good field position here. 8:34 to go. It is far from over. The Panthers trailing at 46-45. Well, the Panthers almost have to hold the ball as long as they can, because it's just you give the ball back to them, and it's just.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Panthers at the 35.
And that's all they're living and dying by. So, I mean, that's kind of scaring me offensively for them. So the Panthers need to put together a drive. Last drive, great, got the ball through and went down, attacked their defensive backfield, not playing with their safeties, kind of having everybody up. Let Royer, get out a little bit, stretch the field. Then maybe the draw and the run comes back, and you can start working the clock.
1st and 10 at the 35 for the Panthers. They'll set up 2 wide to the right, 2 to the left. Luby looking, stepping up, throwing to the sidelines, complete to Vollmer at the 40.
Matthew Luby's pass is complete to Evan Vollmer.
Gain of 6 on 1st down for the Panthers.
Tackled by Stefan Shimby.
With 8:20 to play.
Like you said, the clock's going to run.
Gain of 6 on the play will make it 2nd and 4 from the 41.
Milk that clock.
2nd down and 4 for the Panthers, trailing 46-45. 8:10 to play here in the 4th quarter. Panthers scored on a 17-yard touchdown to Joe Royer last drive. Cooper Johnson's going to line up as a wide receiver wide to the right. They've got 3 wide receivers now to the right. They go 2 to the left. They empty backfield with Matthew Luby. Now looking, the blitz comes, the throw complete. It looks like Ramsey, it is to the 45, to the 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Ramsey, 59 yards, and the Panthers take the lead.
What looked like a blitz was just a wide receiver screen. Just bring Ramsey around, and then he got to the 2nd level, and the Panthers get up on the board quick here. There's 7:40 to go, but it's a nice play, good momentum change, and really, if we're going to be in a shootout, Len, I guess let's get the offense, let's get them some confidence, and let's let them know they can score quick too.
Absolutely, and Drew Ramsey with the afterburners on, 59-yard catch from Luby. Right now, the Panthers lead it 51-46, and no, this is not arena football. Setting up an extra point try. The snap. A little bit of movement there. The snap, the hold. Harmeyer's kick is up.
Harmeyer's kick is good. With 7:40 left in the 4th quarter, the Panthers lead 52-46.
52 and Clearwater Academy 46. You're listening to the Prep Sports Radio Network.
Never miss a game with audio and video broadcast from EHS Mobile for your iPhone, iPad, or Android device. Stay connected with the latest news, schedules, rosters, score alerts, and more from ehsports.com. For more information, visit ehsports.com or search EHS Mobile in the App Store. Built and powered by Elder Grads. That's EHS Mobile.
Broadcast booth. I have to go to page 2 now on my score sheet. It is 52-46, 526 yards for Clearwater. 576 for Clearwater and 379 for Elder. It is 52-46, and no, this is not arena football for me.
It's just a lot of offense happening.
And it's Connor Aikman going to kick it and going to bounce it around the 10, taking back it is to the 50, to the 20, the 25-yard line before he stood hard at the 25-yard line. Nick Paff just leveled him.
Nicholas Paff, he's a sophomore, 5'8", 175 pounds, just tough player. I got lucky enough to coach him last year in basketball. I mean, he's just a tough kid, does what you ask him every day, and that's what you need on a kickoff team. There's guys that do that, guys that just they'll come down and make a play, and that's my job, and that's what I just did. So now we're looking at, let's see if the Elder defense can hold.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line, 7:32 remaining in the 4th. Setting up Stanzani, looking, throwing down the field, and It is incomplete. They wanted a flag, as Clearwater Academy did. It was intended for Austin Minot.
If you're just looking at the official and you're tugging on like your towel, basically, and saying I was held, I mean, just do a better job of running your route. I mean, that's you're just begging right there. I mean, you weren't gonna, focus on what you can control.
Second down and 10 for Clearwater at the 25. 7:26 remaining in the fourth. Elder on top, 52-46. Rolling is Stanzani. He's not going to get much. Goes out of bounds at the 25-yard line. So it'll be third down coming up as the Panthers applied the pressure, got Stanzani to go out of bounds.
Yeah, Sandus and Connor Keys run him out of bounds on that one. Do a good job pulling up right at the sideline, not picking up any late hits or anything, pushing them out. So now the Panthers rotating some guys out, getting ready for third down.
Third and 10 from the 25-yard line. One wide to the left, three now to the right. Stanzani sets up with Choquette in the backfield. 7:21 on this. Third and 10, 25. Elder on top, 52-46. Stanzani still looking. There is a flag down. Steps up, throws. It is incomplete, and another flag goes down at the 37-yard line of Elder.
There's 3 flags on the field right now. So
yeah, there's one at the 31-yard line. There's one at the 26-yard line, all over the field.
There's one down.
Yeah.
So there's definitely going to be a pass interference on the Panthers on the catch, but I'm not sure what the other 2 are. So we'll see here. I mean, there's 3 penalties. So we'll kind of see what.
We've got
legal procedure. There's one.
And then that's.
Okay, so I guess the 2 flags were for the same thing. So they're just going to offset.
Yeah, okay. So we'll set up now with a fourth down and 10 for Clearwater Academy. The Knights trailing 52-46. We have 7:14 remaining in this fourth quarter. Oh, they're going to make it third and 10, not fourth and 10. So third and 10 for Clearwater. 2 wide receivers to the left and now 2 to the right. Stanzani gives to Choquette. Choquette going to be tackled at the 30, actually checked that about the 29-yard line.
And that's Sandus again with the tackle too. Got down the line, got his feet. Now they're going to line back up on this fourth down, 4th and 6 from the 29. They're going to go right back to it.
4th and 6, as you mentioned, Phil. 6:52 remaining here in this fourth quarter. Elder Panthers with the lead, 52-46 on this 4th and 6 from the 29 for Clearwater. Stanzani looking at the sidelines for the play, and 1 wide to the left, 2 to the right. Got 2 in the backfield with Barrow and Choquette. And now looks to throw. He throws it out. It is complete. Austin, but not going to do much. He breaks a tackle, though. 35 to the 41-yard line. He had him in, tackled at the 30, and it was Austin Minot, and he gets the first down for Clearwater.
You got to wrap up. I mean, you can't just drive a shoulder into somebody and hoping that they're going to go down. So the Panthers have it, the 4th down. They have it wrapped up. It's a loss. It's a turnover on downs, and Clearwater's able to fight and pick up the first down. Fresh set, about 6 minutes to go.
1st and 10 at the 41 for Clearwater. 1 wide left, 2 wide right. 2 running backs in the backfield, including the quarterback now. And now Stanzani throws. It is incomplete around the 48-yard line, intended for a Joe, but that was incomplete with 5:52 remaining here in the fourth. Elder on top, 52-46.
Just a pressure's got to come from up front. Make the quarterback uncomfortable. I keep saying it, start the track over. I know it sounds like, but that's basically what you're going to have to do when you have a disadvantage in defensive backfield. You got to get pressure and you got to get sacks.
2 wide right, 1 wide left. 2nd and 10 at the 41. Shotgun. Stanzani gives to Barrow off the 40, 45. He's out to the 49-yard line. A gain of 8. It'll be third down coming up and a short 2.
I'm watching the defensive line, Len. Sorry, I was pausing. I was watching the little extracurricular on the side. The Elder player not being smart, just playing after the whistle. Got lucky, but just defensive line, got to be quicker with their stunts.
3rd and 2 from the 49. 5:25 remaining in the fourth. 52-46 Elder. 1 wide left, 2 wide right. Shotgun for Stanzani. Stanzani gives the ball to Barrow. Barrow gets on the 50 to the 48.
Brandon Barrow once again on the carry.
Tommy Thayman on the tackle for
In Panther territory at the 48-yard line, it'll be 1st and 10 for the Knights.
Right now, with their offensive line,
Tackle on the play by Tommy
I
Thaman.
just feel like their machine is really grinding. They need to get Clearwater to put the ball on the turf.
First down and 10 now at the 48. 2 wide right, 1 wide left. Stanzani at the Elder Panther logo at the 48. Now looks, gives the barrel to the left side. Gets an opening to the 45. And he's out the 43. Keeps moving. We got a
Hand off to Brendan Barrow.
48, though.
Penalty flag on the play.
I thought with the face mask, you get holding on Clearwater. It was coming back. So
It was Jonathan Paff on the stop for the Panthers.
Now, last season, Cyclones head coach Matt Thomas had his team total the highest points of any Cyclone team in history. Cyclones aggressive and fast style of play will have you sitting on the edge of your seat. Season tickets or single game tickets on sale now. You can view the schedule at cycloneshockey.com. Cyclones hockey, it's more than just a game. Although 80 degrees, you're not thinking about hockey too much, but it's going to be starting soon. First down and 10 at the 44-yard line as they move it back. A 1st and 18 rather, with 4:35 to go. Setting up Stanzani, looking, rolling, right side, throwing, overthrowing, intended for Austin Minot.
Lucas Stanzani's pass intended for Luke Dean is incomplete.
Best defense for the Panthers.
Sabato on the coverage. Makes it 2nd and 18.
They had good coverage. Therefore, forced them to really try to find some space. Get that ball, Sabato, step for step, down the field. That's what they take.
2nd and 18 from the 44 for Clearwater. 4:30 remaining. 2 wide left, 2 wide right. Stanzani throws to the left side. Complete to a Joe. 45-50, 45-40, 35, and let's see. They get him out of bounds or around there, but Joe was thinking a little bit bigger play than that even.
Yeah, Sabato ran him out of bounds at about the 40, or at about the 35. Let's see where they mark it. About 36. So he ran him out of bounds. He was their only hope. He wasn't there. You know, Sabato, quick, very quick, and luckily he got out there.
1st and 10 at the 36 for Clearwater. 4:21 remaining. As they get set, they should be running clock here. 3 wide receivers. They haven't started the clock yet. 1 wide to the left. Now Stanzani. Now rolls out. It's over at Choquette. 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. Let's see.
Ludovic Choquette.
Choquette with another touchdown. This time 36 yards. And that's his 4th touchdown of the game. Choquette.
3 guys in position to make a tackle, just not wrapping up. I mean, you know, you can call whatever you want from the booth.
Should have had a holding call. Seems like y'all like to do that a lot.
Then, I mean, can't ask for much. I mean, you put the guys right in place. And we got right now officials timeout. Guys coming off the field. But I mean, it's the Elder's right there. They're there to make a play. They get that place. Touchdown now, and it's frustrating because there doesn't come down to skill. It comes down to you got to make a play.
And it looked like at some point, like you mentioned, making a tackle, but it almost looked like everybody just kind of stopped and looked at the whistle, but they just kept going. So a 36-yard touchdown for Choquette. He now has 14 carries, 296 yards, and 4 touchdowns. He's had touchdowns of 72, 74, 36. Here is the 2-point conversion, tied at 52 rather, 2 wide to the left. Stanzani sets up, gives to Barrett, no, he fakes it, throws in the end zone. It's a 2-point conversion.
Donzani's pass is complete to Akeem Mesidor with 2-point conversion with 4:10 left in the 4th quarter. Clearwater 54, Elder 52.
Prep Sports Radio Network. O'Connor, number 11, got the 2-point conversion. Welcome back to the Dominic Bonavita broadcast booth. Clearwater Academy with a 54-52 lead. We've got 4:10 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Now the Panthers have plenty of time they can get a field goal to go ahead, a touchdown. It has been one of those games where everything is just happening. We've got Choquette with 14 carries, 296 yards, and 4 touchdowns for Clearwater. And we've got on our side, on the Elders side, Joe Royers, 5 catches, 63 yards, and a touchdown. And the Panthers have scored 52, but here's an onside kick, and it is picked up by the Elder Panthers. And the hands team of Tommy Thaman covers that one, and that was a tremendous play.
Yeah, and so you just talked about before, what are you going to do with the Panthers? The only thing you can control right now is you got to score. You got to score. You can't worry about clock. You can't worry about how much time you're going to leave them. Right now, you got to focus on. If you don't get the ball into the end zone, you can't win this football game. So, offense got to score. Clock 4:08, 2 timeouts, plenty of time to get the ball into the end zone. So be patient. Make your reads. Make your blocks. Everybody play. You got to play one series right here. One series of perfect football. One drive.
1st and 10 at the 50 for the Panthers. 2 wide to the right. They roll now. They set up with Postal now to the right side as well. And it's Ramsey going to run it. Ramsey inside to the 45-yard line of Clearwater.
Hole was there and it closed quick, but they were able to pick up 5 yards.
And Ramsey's done a good job tonight. Also caught a touchdown. I think he caught 2 touchdowns. Let's see what we've got. Drew Ramsey, yes, 3 catches, 72 yards, and 2 touchdowns for Drew Ramsey in this game. 2nd down and 5 at the 45-yard line for the Elder Panthers. 3:35 remaining in the fourth quarter. It's Clearwater Academy 54, the Elder Panthers 52. 2 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Shotgun formation for Ramsey. Ramsey across the 45. Nope, he just got right around the 45-yard line. The tackle on the play by number 23, Shakespeare Lewis, the free safety coming up and making the tackle.
So the Elder, trying to go with that draw, coming around to the backside, making that play. Clearwater able to get to it. So 3rd and 5. The Panthers aren't going to punt the football. So you got 2 downs. At least pick this up.
2:55 remaining in the fourth quarter. A big 3rd down coming up for the Panthers. 3rd and 5 at the 45, down 54-52. 2 wide to the right. And Ramsey now goes to the right with Luby now in the shotgun. Steps up, rolls to the right. He's got to run. He runs inside the 40. He's to the 35, and he spins to the 30, the 29-yard line as Matthew Luby did a tremendous job and got 16 yards out of nothing.
As he went to roll to the right, everything opened up. Everybody had moved over. Receivers, everybody was falling. Nobody was watching the football. So able to get out there, pick up the 1st down. The clock's rolling. We're at 2:30. Still a lot of time, but Panthers got to keep that in their back pocket.
And the advantage, of course, Harmeyer can kick it pretty well. He kicked a 33-yarder last week to win it, so that's an option here as well as clock continues to run with 2:15 to play. They're at the 30-yard line right now, or 29 rather. 1st and 10 at the 29. 2 wide to the left, 1 to the right. Now Luby going to run it inside the 30, and he gets taken down at about the 26-yard line. So a gain of 3 on 1st down for Matthew Luby. And with 1:53 to go here in the fourth quarter, Clearwater 54, Elder 52. Panthers trying to win this one. With a 2nd down and 7. The ball will be spotted at the 26-yard line for the Panthers. 1:35 now as the clock continues to run. Right now it is a 43-yard attempt from where they are at this moment. 2nd and 7 from the 26. 1 wide to the right, 2 to the left, setting up. Now to give to Catania. Catania inside the 25, and he gets to the 23. He's still moving, and they're going to get him right about the 22-yard line. A gain of 4. It'll be 3rd down coming up.
Clearwater's going to burn a timeout here.
And a timeout for Clearwater with 1:13 to play, but we'll keep it here, Phil. 54-52. The Panthers are going to have a big 3rd down coming up here If they can get this first down, they could pretty much run down the clock. They could kick a field goal. Right now, it's a 40-yard attempt from here.
Yeah, and you can tell with that last run with Catania, just running up the middle and trying to keep the ball in the middle of the field. Yeah. So I think you know they're going to go here, see if they can pick up this first down. I think the Panthers, I mean, unless they go over the top, maybe try to throw to Royer, but probably just keep the ball in the middle of the field, work and kick that, because honestly, like we said, you don't want to worry about the clock, but Len, in the back of your mind, you want to give them like as little time as possible. I'm talking, if you can give them 0.5 seconds, that'd be great. But 1:13 to go. Clearwater just took a timeout to stop the clock. They got 2. Elder has 2. So let's just kind of see what happens on this play. It will tell us really what the Panthers talked about in that timeout.
3rd and 4 from the 24. 1:13 to go. 3 wide to the left side, 1 to the right. Now looking, Luby throwing left side of the end zone. Royer in the end zone. Touchdown. There's flags down, but I think it's going to be a touchdown for the Elder Panthers. It's Joe Royer in the left corner of the end zone from 24 yards out.
Yeah, and that's they already signaled it that they got it on pass interference. I'm just making sure as they call it. I saw a signal, but now never good when the head referee comes running over. So let's see what's going on. Okay, they're just talking about where they wanted assessed.
58-54, Elder Panthers with the lead.
So it is a path interference. It is on the defense. I was just worried because all of a sudden you got 2 guys together. I'm thinking, please don't tell me that they're going to say, well, I had offense, I had defense, in that position. Joe Royer, though, made an excellent play. So go ahead, Len.
1:06 to go, Phil, in this exciting one. Joe Royer, another big touchdown grab. That is his second. 6 catches, 106 yards, and that touchdown grab there. They're going to go for 2 here. Luby, shotgun, rolling to the left. The throw again to Royer, and he gets it in the end zone. 2-point conversion, good. 1:06 to go. Elder 60 and Clearwater 54 will take a timeout on the Prep Sports Radio Network. Elder High School, Len Harvey, Phil Bengal, the Elder Panthers 60. Clearwater Academy 54. Joe Royer, a touchdown grab of 23 yards in the left corner of the end zone, and then a jump ball, 2-point conversion, and the Panthers lead it by 6.
And we got pass interference, so you know that this one's going into the end zone.
Yes.
So it's going to be, you got an 80-yard drive, which we know they can do, and 1:06. So now it turns over to that. I mean, the offensive stuff, Joe Royer catching his pass, great touchdown pass, but now the defense go out there and make what Joe Royer and the offense did, Matthew Luby and company, Drew Ramsey, those guys, make it worthwhile.
And Connor Raymond will just kick this one easily into the end zone after the extra yards he got. So with 1:05 to go, the Panthers lead it 60-54. Now keep in mind, a touchdown and the 2-point conversion, they usually tie at least. They have not kicked an extra point yet. They have made all of their 2-point conversions except for 1. So on their 2-point conversion. So keep in mind about that. So they will not probably kick it for the win. They'll go for 2 more than likely. But with 1:06, they've got to go 80 yards. They've been able to do that with Choquette on numerous occasions. But here, a 1st and 10 at their own 20 from left to right. They will go. The referees are calling
clock. They got to change the clock.
It's 1:05.
Clock shouldn't have changed on the touchback. Should be like 1:06, I think.
Yeah, it was 1:06 when kicked it, so it should not have. You're right. So They need to put back the second on the clock. Let's see, did they do that? No, they did not. A 1st and 10 at the 20. They're keeping it at 1:05. Let's see, still, they're wanting him to change it. Okay, now it's 1:06, so now we can start. 1st and 10 at the 20. 1 wide to the left and a Joe. 3 wide to the right. Stanzani steps back at his 11. Throws it down the field. He overthrew it again, and it's intercepted by Dieter. Dieter's at the 30-yard line. He steps back at the 28, and the Elder Panthers have the football.
Is intercepted by number 6, Dan Dieters.
2 timeouts left for Clearwater, but Dieters with the huge interception. Huge interception. So right now, Elder needs to just take care of themselves, make sure that, finish this game, take care of the football, run that clock sitting at 57 seconds. I'm breathing a bit of a sigh of relief, but I'm not. Double zeros is when I'm going to be comfortable.
I can't even add this amount, but we're close to almost 1,100 yards of total offense for both teams.
659 and 429.
So figure that out. That's more than my math ability is going to be able to do right now, especially after this game. What a tremendous game. Royer with that left corner catch of 23 yards, then the jump ball conversion. Take the lead. They lead it, and then Dieter with the big interception. The Elder Panthers have it at their own 30-yard line. Come on. From right to left with 57 seconds remaining in this one. 2 wide receivers to the right side, none to the left. And they set up Luby. He's going to give it to Catania across the 35. He's out to the 39.
Joseph Catania on the carry.
It's close to a first down, but I believe he's going to be a yard short. So he'll be at the 39-yard line. Catania.
Timeout Knights.
Another good game. Catania did, 25 carries, 91 yards, and 2 touchdowns. I don't know if that included that 9-yard run right there. He could be right at 100 with 51 seconds left. And we get a quick timeout here, but this has been one of those games, Phil, that just back and forth, and you knew if you gave them enough time, they could score, but that throw, one thing that Stanzani had problems with all day is overthrowing the football, and that's what happened on that one.
That's when it finally cost him. Ben Dieters got out there, made a good play, gets the interception. So the Panthers looking to lock this one up here after an exciting night of football. I mean, there aren't many times when you can say, Elder's going to score 60 points tonight, and it's going to be a very, very, very close game.
Yeah, exactly. 60-54. The Panthers have they gave him a first down. So it is a first down for the Panthers at the 40-yard line. With 51 seconds remaining. And now victory formation for the Elder Panthers. Matthew Luby just downed it and give the ball to the referee. And a timeout is called with 48 seconds. So that's the last timeout, I believe, for Clearwater.
And that's going to be it. I mean, the Panthers going to take one more knee and just finish it up. Panthers aren't even going to go over and huddle up about it.
60-54, the Panthers with 48, and they'll set up here. Next week we are on Saturday afternoon rather, at 4 o'clock.
Yep.
So we're going to Medina. Is it Medina, Ohio?
Traveling,
man.
On the road.
That's right. Taking the road up in Ohio on 71. A little for Lakewood St. Edwards. Don't forget, after the game, you got to stop up to La Rosa's for Prep Sports Radio Network game night. All the great stuff that Steve Bengal, Tom Kennedy, Mark Bengal do. They will be up there. And here is the Matthew Luby will just stab. We got a bunch of flags down. And Clearwater and Doug Ramsey's upset.
Let's just walk off. I mean, this needs to be a walk off the field. That's dirty. I mean, I'm sorry. It's just, you knew this was coming.
A lot of flags down with 43 seconds.
I mean, when I say walk off the field, I do not mean walk off right now. I mean, take your knee, run the clock, and then let's just go ahead and get both teams separated out of it. It's, that's on the coach.
Come on, boys.
It's on the coach.
To the boss.
Yeah, that is not a good Doug Ramsey is not happy with
the boss.
Move the football to the 45 yard line. That's irrelevant. Matthew Luby in victory formation for the Elder Panthers with a 60-54 lead, 30 seconds. They continue to run the clock with 25 seconds. Down to 20 seconds, and Luby will just take a knee and give the ball to the referee. And the Elder Panthers are going to win this one. 60-54, a tremendous game, back-to-back weeks. Last week overtime, this week almost 1,100 yards of offense between the two teams. We'll come back to wrap it up from here at the pit at Elder High School. Once again, the final score, the Elder Panthers 60, Clearwater Academy 54 on the Prep Sports Radio Network.
Ward Wayfields has been your
Sometimes I hate being here.
for over 30 years. But
Well,
that's
we
just
like
a small
having
part
you
of what
there,
they
but
do.
I
They
agree.
sell and
Well, I'll
service
tell you what,
great grills
this is
like
St.
Weber,
Cop's got to
Duquesne,
get a wrap
Royal
on this.
Master
They're going to have
others.
to take,
They
I mean,
offer
this
complete
is,
pool supplies and expert service.
Selling your home is
I'm gonna come back to you after this. I'm gonna do a big YD and then start again.
the Banker West Show. With outstanding agents and top-of-the-line marketing, Coldwell Banker West Show has the tools to provide you with expert
I'd like to thank everyone for attending tonight's game.
Varsity
Panthers will be back in action next Saturday afternoon as the team travels to Lakewood St. Edward. The team will return here to the friendly confines of the pit on Friday, September 27th as we welcome the Ryle Raiders. Kickoff 7 p.m. See you there. Have a good evening, everyone. Please drive safely.
Let's go, Nick. Let's go.
Star. Len Harvey and Phil Bengal to break down tonight's action and pick up the Elder Star of the Game on the Prep Sports Radio Network.
Welcome back to the Dominic Bonavita broadcast booth. The Cooper Electric star of the game tonight, it's going to be Joe Royer. Joe Royer had a tremendous game, 6 catches, 106 yards, the game-winning touchdown and 2-point conversion. He had 2 touchdowns, that one 2-point conversion. Honorable mention, though, Joseph Catania had a great game, 26 attempts rushing, 101 yards, 2 touchdowns. Cooper Johnson also had 2 touchdowns. Lots of scoring here. On the other side, Clearwater Academy, they had 54 points and over 659 yards of offense. Their quarterback, Lucas Stanzani, was 7 of 23 for 215 yards and 2 touchdowns. But their running back, Choquette, was 14 carries, 296 yards, 4 touchdowns. Just a tremendous game there. On the other side, Joe, 3 receptions, 75 yards. They had a Luke Dean, 3 catches, 69 yards and a touchdown. One Williams, 1 catch, 79 yards. Back to the Elder Panthers, just receiving-wise. Drew Ramsey, a good game as well. 3 catches, 72 yards and 2 touchdowns. Evan Vollmer, 3 catches for 23 yards. Dakota Postal, 2 catches, 25 yards. Elder Panthers, 439 yards of offense, 226 yards through the air, 213 yards on the ground. Just a performance on the offensive level. Clearwater, obviously a lot of speed, and they came to play. They were ready to play, but a 60-54 win here for the Elder Panthers to go to 3-0. Just a fantastic game, and of course the winning touchdown, a 23-yard touchdown catch. Joe Royer with 1:06 and the 2-point conversion, a jump ball in the back corner of the end zone. Well, thanks to Mark Bengal, Steve Bengal, Tom Kennedy, to Kevin Kennedy back at the studio. A tremendous job tonight by everybody. Thanks to you, the listener. Once again, the final score, Elder Panthers 60, Clearwater Academy 54. Next week we move to Saturday afternoon, take it on the road up to St. Edwards in Medina, Ohio for a 4 o'clock kickoff. For Phil Bengal, I'm Len Harvey. So long from the pit. Stay tuned. Coming up next, it's the best Prep Sports Radio Network game night show you'll ever see and hear. From the Roses on Boudinot with Steve Bengal, Tom Kennedy, Mark Bengal. Make sure you head up there. I'll be there as well. We'll have a slice of pizza together. You've been listening to the Elder Panther Football Kelsey Chevrolet Elder Panther Game of the Week on the Prep Sports Radio Network. So long.
You know, the fans get into it. You know, you feel that electricity when we get third down and they start, you know, we're on defense and they start getting into it.
You can feel it. You can feel it from the time you get on school property, that it's on everybody's mind, you know.
That night, I texted about 5 of my friends, and these are folks that are St. X grads, Covcath grads, schools with long traditions. And their reply was, "Man, that's awesome. You're so lucky to be there." And I'm like, "Amen, brother," because that's what the elder heritage is all about. It's about having your brother's back. It's about never giving up. It's about fighting until you win.
Shotgun formation with Hall to his right, loses the snap and the ball, and let's see. It's going to be a fall on it. It'll be fourth down. Did Elder get it? Yes, the Elder Panthers recover the football, and they're going to win this one. The Panthers have won this game 38-31 in great fashion.
You know, it was one of the better, really, non-GCL game crowds, I think, in a while. The stadium was about full. It was loud. You know, people weren't sitting on their hands. It was a great game. I mean, if you weren't excited watching that game, then you're really not much of a football fan. So, you know, I think the atmosphere was really, really good.
Coming up Friday night, we have Clearwater Academy, team from Florida. What do you expect from this team on Friday night?
Very, very athletic, loaded with Division I players. They've only got 35 guys on the team, but I think 12 of them have scholarship offers. You know, so they've